you better believe we're back with Guilty Gear Strive.
Hey, I got my Matrix background back. That's right, we're doing Guilty Gear Strive today, and there's going to be a little bit of a Mass Effect thing going on at 3 p.m. Eastern, but I was like, you know what, I got some time, so why not stream? My camera is working at 60 FPS. Whoa, look at that. So, you are on Symphony of Destruction, you said?
I can go to Symphony. I just backed out. I haven't picked it yet, but
Yep, you haven't picked it yet. Well, if you can't make it to Still of the Night, so then it's saying that you're one floor above me. All right, so let me go up to Symphony of Destruction. There we go. Oh yeah, this it's a little more dead in this lobby anyway, so you should be able to find each other better. Just go all the way to the right hand side on the bottom of the lobby, and hopefully you'll be able to find me down there next to like the theater down there.
yeah, that's where I'm standing.
Shit, you're standing there? Okay. Special actions. So now I need to figure out how to invite people to the same lobby that I'm in and all that good stuff. So, how does this work? Member list. Register as a short... no, member list. Participation, GG player. Did you name yourself at all? Oh boy.
How do I
I don't know, because usually it's like that's the first thing that everybody does is like picks their name.
originally I picked Frostbite like I always do.
Okay, so
Because you're kind of forced to, aren't you?
yeah, I mean it tells you like pick a name, and then you can go like GG player, or you can actually customize your name to whatever you want it to be. That's why I was like wondering. Follow list. You can follow players that you are interested in. You can check the players that you follow in the follow list. Okay, bring up my follow list then. You can set the follow list, arrival tag on the follow list. This allows you to see if the player is online when you are in the floor selection screen. Okay, that's a block list. There's a block list on this? Guilty Gear, you're awesome. Okay, so what I need to do is, where was the... No, that was replays. I need to find our code or whatever. That's what I need to do. Communication. Communicate with other players using emojis, fixed messages, game settings. Alright, let me go back to main menu, go into the options in there and see if I can find profile, our code. Follow list. Enable to display players you are following. Display the players that you are currently following. Display players that are currently following you. Block list. So how do I find players? That's my record. View replays. Maybe we go into the replay theater. I know that there was a search thing in here somewhere. I found it before. I just found it earlier. Saved replays, follow channel, search. Begin search for. So in your R code, what go into your profile and look for R code and see what your name is on there and whatnot. Fuck. I can't search for an R code? No, I can't. What the heck? Wait. Can I? Why? If I go into not tutorial. Oh Jesus, I hit the wrong button. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no, let me add tutorial. Oh shit. Stuck in tutorial. Okay, there we go. So how the hell does this work? That's my main question. What the hell is that? Window capture, Firefox countdown. Oh, this is not supposed to be there. Bam. Hello. Hello.
He says hello. Follow list.
Come on, there's gotta be a way of doing it. GG player R2. About news. Da 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 da. Official sites. Da 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 da. Wait, following player. What is that? What is the follow function? By following a player you are interested in, a variety of useful functions will become available for you, such as you will be able to know which lobby that player is in, and you'll also be able to view all the players' replays. Cool. Recommended replay, blah, blah, blah. GG player who won the most matches. GG world? No. I just want to invite somebody to a damn so I can do the thing. It's got to be a way of doing it. Public. There has got to be a way of finding somebody. Useful functions. Bam. Follow list. Well, this is cool. You're giving me a follow list, but god damn it. It's like fucking give me the damn.
Okay, so I'm trying to send you a fucking invite to game, but it's not letting me fucking. Get some multiplayer games in your PS5 that support multiplayer. We'll prepare here for your PS4 multiplayer games. Try sending game invites within the game itself. Fuck.
Let me see. Whoops. So I was hearing something there about the shorts on YouTube. Fucking Max was like, "Oh, there's so YouTube is apparently pushing shorts really hardcore, which is like I guess like their version of TikTok." And he goes, "Maybe I'll just take the highlight reel footage, like little clips that happen on the channel, and maybe post those as shorts." I'm like, "That's a damn good idea." So I might start doing that myself. I might actually start doing that. Can you invite on? Oh my god, and I can't type for nothing today. Invite on GG Strive Beta. I'm just gonna type it and see what happens. There's absolutely nothing that pops up. Okay, so that's not gonna help. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is I go into online match and we try and get into the same fucking lobby. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I have literally run into like Kenny in lobbies before. In like DBFZ.
Okay.
So it's like you never know when you're gonna run into somebody. Now, the thing is trying to get your fucking games to link up so you do run into somebody that you want to. That's okay. What's this park thing? The hell's a park?
Basically friendly battles.
Okay, well that would definitely also help. Let's go into one where there's like nobody in it. 24 or 32. So park number 13. Maybe there's like 23 people, 24 people, or 32.
57 has 9 people. 55 has 8 people.
Oh my god.
51 has
you're
4
gonna be-
people.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, 51 so far is the one that's the honestly the most empty.
Okay. So what is it? 50, 51 you clicked into? Wait, 52.
Yeah, 51.
On my screen, 52 has 3 of 32.
Really? Mine has 8 of 32.
And you're in the USA server? What the fuck?
Should
It just
be.
threw me in the West Coast server. Assholes. USA East Coast. Okay.
East Coast. Park.
East Coast Park. And now you're looking at 52. Okay, so 52 has 8 of 32, right?
Yes. 51 has 5.
All right, go into 52. Okay, I'm in here. I'm standing next to a oh, aha! Aha! Let me click on him. Oh god. Come up here.
No. No.
There we go. Click the X on standby. So then it might take a second to currently initializing the match, and bam.
Okay.
All right, so then at the end of this, you gotta look for like a follow button on here, wherever the fuck it is. I don't know what button it is, but there should be a follow option, and then you can end up following. We can follow each other, and boom, and then we should be able to link up. Ooh.
And that's unfucked.
I mean, you're fucking. You took down half my health bar. That's decent.
Would you like to continue? I'd like to go.
Whoa. Oh, I can't do guilty gear. Oh no.
Get by me.
Well, it's getting used to using backwards to block.
Like you do know that's normal on like every game. Oh, that didn't land. No, it didn't. My God, why do I keep doing it? And it doesn't land like that. All right. Okay, where's the follow button? Yeah. I should be able to fucking follow L1. Bam. So make sure and hit the L1 button.
I did.
Okay. We should be following each other. There we go. Then you get the rematch screen.
Duel 1.
Chip's pretty good, so I went into training mode and I kind of figured out like all the characters are pretty easy to use. It's like half the roster.
Really?
Yeah. The reason why they're really trying to make this game like user friendly.
Get by me.
I have no idea how the hell you were doing that. Huh. Oh my God, I got it. Trying to land the damn thing. There we go.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh no, overkill. How? What? What?
Magic Pixel for the fucking fuck.
How the hell did that not land? Oh my God, that's super. It should have been super perfect. God damn it.
Wins.
Yeah, I went to the options and I went into the sound effects and everything, and I turned it over to English VO, and holy shit, does it make this game so much better.
So instead of
Really?
Duel 1.
Yeah, like my girl Giovanni over here is. She's actually pretty fucking cool. What the? Oh my God. I mean, I thought I was gonna be doing more teaching, but it looks like you've already like got the basics down. Nice.
Oh, I'm fucking going back to button mashing. Shit's happening, so.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Down to. Ah. There we go. That kind of landed. Still getting used to. Still getting used to the timing of everything on there.
What?
This game runs smooth. It runs fucking smooth. I guess West Coast servers they're acting up a little bit.
Huh.
It's just slave. So do we want to go into training mode? So you can learn some stuff, or you just gonna do you want to button mash it out and like figure it out on the fly?
I mean, that's all I've been doing is fucking look pretty much button mashing and figuring it out on the fly.
Let me switch up characters here for a second because
That's what I just did.
I mean I gotta grab a certain character here. That's all like. Let's go. I guess we'll go default. I still like the default outfit.
Are you ready?
The witchy. The witchy Roxa.
Mankind knew that
My
they
God,
would
man,
change
3
society.
games back to back.
So instead of reflecting
This
on
can't. I mean,
themselves, they
it's like too much stuff is going right. They can't.
Duel 1.
4 games technically back to back. That was like been pretty damn good. If you had it in Returnal also. Oh no, this character. I tried to use this character, fucking hated it. I just hate. So this character basically is a zoner. It's like the. It's like Glacius, basically on. He's like almost identical to Glacius on Killer Instinct.
Yeah. Obviously, I can't play fucking shit 'cause I barely chipped you.
He's hard to use.
He's really flashy, but
Whoa!
Oops. No. Recompense. Sorry, destroy.
This my house. While she's moaning in your ears.
Overreaching. Capture. Time to die.
nope, nope, nope.
Recover.
Spanking that ass.
My lead.
Spanking that ass. She's just giving you a little spank, you know?
Oh, at least you made it to the bridge.
At least you made it to the bridge. I love it. I love the English voiceover in this. I can hear all the puns and everything. I fucking love it. Yes. It's making this game like 10 times more enjoyable. Dude, Saul on this game? Holy shit. That dude that's in your intro? Fuck. He's good in this. He is good. I almost had a touch of death with him earlier. Off one fucking single combo. I was like, oh my god.
Nope.
Get a little anime with it. This is my favorite type of anime. This is. Oh, look at it. Yeah. She just busts out fucking Eruption. Starts playing some fucking Eddie Van Halen. It's a spoof of it, but that's what she's going for. They can't actually put the real thing on their recorders.
Feel that? Well,
This may hurt.
wanna see how that shit? Here.
Recover.
Oh, ah,
That it? How about
Pass that. That's right.
how much?
Recompose.
banging on that.
That's your job.
Do things.
Yep. I threw my ass in your face and he died.
That was a beautiful falsetto.
She got purple eyes. Ooh. This is the reason why he doesn't like learning new fighting games, because then he's just like, ah, the fuck.
Mankind knew that they cannot
And then like
change society.
10 minutes in training, then he's like, oh,
They blame priests.
So if you double press, I don't know if he does it though. I think he might be one of the few characters that does not have a dash. Like half the roster has a dash.
Heaven or
Yeah.
hell.
So like when I'm flying at you, it's double press forward and you can dash. Yeah. Okay. So you can
Surfboard.
yeah, you get the surfboard. I get a dash. And I can like come over here and like I can go all out with like combos and just 50-50 the fuck out of you because that's what she does.
Nope.
So when it says burst up top, it is I think it's triangle and R1. You slap those two. Yeah.
Wanna fly?
Bullshit. Wow. Wow. She just straight up. She's like bullshit. This is my character right here.
Missed.
She misses the grab and she's just like bullshit. I didn't miss that grab. Oh, I have an air grab. Oh fuck. Wait a second. I have air grab. Oh shit.
Like this. That's right. Recover. No.
Okay, so yeah, R1 is grab.
No.
Yeah.
Do you mind? So.
That's the thing too. Like, it's not a whole lot of quarter circles or anything in this. Like, this game is very easy to pick up and play. But mastering down the timing and what combos actually link into other combos and everything, that's where it's where it's like hard to master all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then also figuring out your super. Like that dude's super, I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure it's something like quarter circle circle. So quarter circle on your analog stick and then circle is going to be like your.
See, I'm using the D-pad, not the analog.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. Then it's
Because when it comes down to fighting games, it's like I learned D-pad playing.
Which Slayer
Mortal
was in
Kombat
this
with
one.
you, so-
Hopefully they'll add him as DLC. Right. Trying to learn Giovanna in the meantime. Ooh, Giovanna is good. Giovanna is good. I was just here. I'll switch it back over to Giovanna. I'll show you some stuff. I'll show you some things. There we go. My blue Giovanna. I like how you got your character, your little chibi dude in here looking like Brian May from Queen.
Huh?
Oh god, he's never seen Queen live. Oh boy. This man.
I was going for more of a Sephiroth look
Oh, wow.
because I got. Oops. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh.
So the coolest looking characters aren't the best. Okay,
Mankind
got it.
knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1.
Oh, okay.
Let's rock.
Oh god, this guy's cool as fuck already.
You're slow.
Probably hits like a Mack truck though.
Well, pick that tank, so. Oh! Really?
Ventania.
There we go.
You were too far away from that grab.
Okay, so.
There. Yeah.
Sorry, that mouthful of goldfish. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Cool characters not being. I mean, this. I have a girl that has a pet wolf that does all this. and we have Eno. Like, how is Eno not cool? Oh, what should I know?
Scary. Clean it
Come
up.
on. I'll take you for a ride.
It's about that time. Clouds bounce. Get by me.
So, this girl, Giovanna, very quick, does a lot of little attacks. If you
True, but
hold
that
forward and
one
you
cut
keep
me
tapping
some.
circle, she's going to do those knees. So you get them knees right. You can bounce up and then go forward just a little bit more, hold forward and hit the triangle. Then she's going to do, she's going to start doing the Chun-Li kicks in there. You can somewhat mix those together and pretty much catch people kind of off guard. You can also, if you get them, so that's the other thing too. Triangle in R1, you can burst,
Scary.
and that will give you a bit of tension bar. Quarter O is good for closing space, exactly. You cheap ass.
I'll take that.
Fine, keep doing it.
That was annoying.
Air grab, really? Okay. All right. Decent.
Get by me.
So just switch the side on him so you can't. He doesn't know what he's doing now.
Taking it. Scary. Clean it up.
There we go.
Nope.
Of course, me doing chorus, me trying to do chorus circles to the left-hand side. Ah! Ow, my face. You can't spam out fucking grabs, asshole.
It's just my fingers there, and it just keeps hitting it.
Oh, sure. Yep. Just so happened to be.
Life's blessing.
So you gotta be careful also. If somebody starts really getting around the,
Fear on the wind.
I thought I had to have full full meter, for her to do that.
Taking aim.
Nope. Yeah, he feels slow and clunky.
True.
Want to do
but
any straight
the Jaguar
transition?
cut
Okay.
me strong.
Yeah. Okay. Triangle, quarter circle, X, DP into triangle. All right. I'm getting all the strats from chat over here. I'm getting all the cheat codes.
So instead of reflecting
Cheater.
on themselves, they blame the beasts. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Scary. Life's blessing. Scary.
Oh my god, this big asshole
Gotta get to my Clean it up.
did not mean to do that.
Clean it up.
But I can get some damage off from here. Fuck. Okay.
Clap that booty.
Oh, the robo hand clap the booty. Okay, all right. I see how this. Oh, I see how it is.
Life's blessing. Life's blessing. Taking aim.
Oops. Oh, fuck that was.
Life's blessing. I'll take that.
You did.
And that's a match.
Overkill.
All right, you won.
Overkill. Ha, ha, ha.
I'd like to go.
Welcome to the Overkill. Ow.
Yeah. Despite the fact this guy's getting leg day, he's still got to help.
Damn it. Stupid ass crap.
I'll make it quick. Try.
Oh my god, I won!
I was trying to do super and the super wouldn't come out because you kept smacking me in the face. Asshole.
Well done.
Okay.
Return to base.
That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna run down the street with the controller over my head.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
I got 1 out of like 50 matches. That's all I need.
Let's rock.
Scary. Up here.
Beat you to the slam shot.
It's like trying to break distance. Hardest thing in this game. Like trying to get close to anybody. Actually smack them. Your entry point on this game is just ridiculously like. Gotcha. I heard it. I heard. Ooh, what the fuck?
Gotta get
Blocked. Shut down.
Okay. All right.
Proceeding on.
I swear to God, you hit a button. It just didn't let me punish off of it.
Blocked is what happened.
What's on the block? So characters make noise on block?
All I know is I was holding back when you did that. And it like stopped you from fucking doing that.
You dare to face me and oh.
Doggo sits on the ground like, yeah.
Win duel 3. Let's rock.
Shit. Nope.
I will cheese you with low slaps.
I'll take that.
And then I will get my ass kicked anyways for it.
Keep trying to cheese. This ain't no bar and grill, bitch. Ah. You crap macaroni motherfucker.
Just look like you put your foot straight up my ass.
That's right.
I'm gonna put my foot in your ass.
This shoe is going up that ass.
Win.
All right, that's
All
like
right.
that's like 15 matches back to back with the same characters. We can switch it up a little bit. Like I said though, Giovanni probably my favorite on this beta. Why are you not? Let me switch characters. Why are you not trying to initiate a match?
No.
Fuck off.
Are you ready?
No.
There we go.
There we go.
And character entry. Okay, so.
God damn it, not training. Character entry.
Jesus Christ. Quit trying to call me. I just texted him and told him I'm gonna fucking co-op stream. See, I tried Faust too.
Yeah, no more
and
texting on
Faust,
stream.
I wasn't really
God
feeling
damn it all.
Faust.
I can't do May. I can't bring myself to do May. She's too anime. She's there's that fine line between cool video game character and anime, and she's just a little bit too far over. I just can't. She has dolphins and like sharks or something or whales. That's what it is. Dolphin and whales and shit. And then she's like, I'm gonna hit you with a whale. I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. There's beach balls flying everywhere and whatnot. The only thing that's missing is the octopus.
How do I?
Okay, we're gonna go with the
Try,
dolphins, beach
that's
balls,
the
and
question.
whales. Yeah, yeah. I can't do it. It's too anime. I was thinking I look cool, and now that I'm like double looking at it, I don't have any beard on my dude, and I just look like Tommy Wiseau. There's lots of belts, sunglasses, and like fingerless gloves. I don't know. I tried.
But there's another dude that looks just damn near like me, and I was fucking like, what the fuck's going on there? I'm not fighting some Afro samurai looking fucker.
Oh, the Nago. Okay, yeah. Now Nago is you can't move with him too well. I will give you that. I will say that. But he does a shit ton of damage. A shit ton of damage if you know how to use him. He's contemplating right now whether or not he actually wants to go in here and do this.
Huh?
Look at the load times on this. Let's just appreciate the load times right now.
Mankind knew that they
It's
cannot
just,
change
it's right in there. This is running on two PS5s also talking to one another. So the load times are just like, it's just, basically we're just waiting on servers. Okay. This Saul guy right here, he's like a staple of the series. Let me tell you, you might want to try him. Also, he has probably the coolest song in the game.
I might have found a dude I can play. What? Okay, so super special apparently go through blocks.
Oh my god, Nago is so fucking annoying this game. A fucking sword.
Well, yeah, I can damn near reach across the screen and hit you. Ah, that's game, probably. Yep. I think I just turned down my
There we go.
Spare me the headache and
headphones.
stay down.
Motion blazing, yeah.
Wins.
Probably coolest song in the game.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
He's got a hell of a negative frame with those slashes, though.
Like, Saul is basically the Scorpion of Guilty Gear. He's the front cover fucking boy. Basically, if I just go up here, then I get damn near a free jumping on you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was holding block. What the fuck?
It's a grab. Goes through block.
Oh.
You got nothing on me, old man.
Damn.
Saul wins.
I thought I had a character that I was gonna whoop your ass with.
Man. Duel 1.
Duel 1, let's rock. Ow, my face. Oh my god. That stupid ass sword. I hate that damn sword. I fucking hate Nago. I hate that sword. You didn't have such a big fucking sword. It's like you're trying to fight Sephiroth. Literally, it just feels like you're trying to fight Sephiroth. Oh my god.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
Avoided that one.
I'm just gonna jug you in the corner. Fuck it. No, fuck you.
Such a telegraph on that. Keep that distance! Oh! Magic pixel for the win. Look at that. I have like literally a pixel of health. Like it's such a pixel you can't see it.
Nagoriyuki wins. Duel 2.
Okay.
Let's rock.
Oh shit.
I felt like I could have done something there. We got more than like 3 hits.
I'm over here trying to play fucking footsies with you, and the goddamn thing keeps dashing on me. I gotta get used to that. Fuck it. Not what I was looking to do, but oh.
It worked.
No, no. Yeah.
Nope.
Damn.
I was hoping I could do something, grab you or something, and get the fuck out of that corner, but there was no opening for it.
That's a nice little kick. Right, that. How did I do that kick? Oh!
I said no.
Oh god, I can't do the super. I'm on the wrong side of the damn screen. Fuck! Trying to do super and my hand just will not do the motion. Shit.
Stop wasting my time.
Like I said, Saul's pretty good. Once you get down to spacing and everything.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
Ooh.
Duel 1.
Both my elbows at the same time just pop. That's good. Am I getting both of the hops in there? Really? Really?
Yeah. Yep. Grabs for days, son. You know me.
There we go. Get your ass.
That's gonna connect. Yeah, it goes in the air.
Oh my fucking god, that sword. They're so goddamn annoying.
No. Alright, that's why I'll put characters.
I fucking hate this character fight against them.
Nakoriyuki.
I'll have to
This
learn
is-
so
this
if I go
is-
online against other people that piss me off. I'll fucking cheese them with a big ass sword.
It's like you can't get around the damn thing.
Well, it's got a huge negative frame on some of the chops.
Yeah, I know, but it's,
It's just good for keeping a little bit of range on people that want to fucking.
oh my god.
No.
Fuck! I hit a button and it didn't work. Could you take my input? So, you piece of shit. Oh my god, the next person that comes in my stream and watches my channel, I have 2,600 views. Just noticed that. Fuck you. You're an asshole. Fuck that guy. That guy right there. That's on my screen. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
What a dick. I'm over here just.
Okay.
Character entry. Am I the only one that takes like 5 minutes for me to pick a color? Because I don't know which way I want to look really cool with.
Right.
Oh god, there's people over here just like, hi. Hi.
I Unable to connect with opponent
What?
due to a network error.
Wow. Try it again. It's a beta.
Are you
There you
ready?
go. Yeah, it's a beta. Sometimes the beta stuff happens in the beta. Feels really weird that I'm not streaming Mass Effect right now. But we got so much fucking things going on.
Themselves, they blamed the beasts.
It's like, jeez.
Heaven or hell.
Like my brain is going in 3 different directions of like, oh god, and why you keep picking all this fucking cheap ass characters?
I don't know that they're fucking cheap.
Oh my god, you pick all the cheapest. All the cheapest shit. All the cheapest shit. You give me lots of good practice time in to fight against cheap characters. So, fuck.
Oh, I thought I was gonna come down with the slipping pool and stop that.
There we go. Funny part is, this is like the closest you'll ever see me get into an anime, anything anime. I will say though, if you do like this type of a game, like if you start to actually enjoy this, check out Dragon Ball. The online might not be quite as good as this because this has rollback and Dragon Ball has delay base, but definitely it's the same type of gameplay loop, except for it's all rush down shit too. Where you got people flying across the screen and explosions happening every 2 seconds and all that. Dragon Ball, you know.
Wow, that was like literally
Fuck you!
fucking screen for that.
What the? Oh, you motherfucker. Ah. Say fuck you in the nicest way possible.
Bills.
He just pulls out a salt thing. Salt shaker.
I know what I'm doing with that one. I just did it like twice in a row.
Hard part is like there's no consistency in what you're doing because you just butt match.
Yep.
So there's no like I can't figure out what the fuck you're gonna do next. There we go. There we go. Into this, you're dead. He's not dead yet. Hey, he's not dead yet. Now he's dead. He's fucking bam, bam, bam. Smacking the living shit out of him.
Wins.
I mean, Foss seems like he's got like a little bit for a big ass character. It feels like he's a little.
Oh, he's not a
faster.
tank. Yeah, he's not a tank at all. He is like control the whole damn screen and not give you any fucking room to maneuver at all. And there's one cheap ass move that he does where those there's a thing where he basically does the Shiva thing where he comes down to the top of the screen. I'm hitting the fucking button.
Okay.
It's just not letting me get a move. Yeah. Don't ask me how you do it because I don't really like Foss at all. Frost using Foss. The reason why he's so good with him. Meant to be. So the supers are all basically if you got that one gear on the bottom of the screen, it's most likely going to be that move right there. If you learn how to land it the right way, well, on the previous beta, you could catch them in a stun state, and you could just keep doing it, and they had to put that in the controller. Right? There's nothing they could do. I think they might have patched it, because it was not supposed to be that way. So it's course, usually it's course, circle back with circle. And that's usually your supers. So except for like this one that move is like a fucking lightning motion. The Z motion. It's like full half circle and then forward one. Oh my god. There. I'll grab you and punch you in the fucking face.
Yeah, but I ate you. That means I won.
He pooped him out of his galactic asshole. You made the mistake of pooping me out of your galactic asshole. I don't know. I'm kind of like, the more I'm playing Leo, the more I'm like, this is like Max's fucking, like, this is his go-to character, always was. I blocked. Still blocking some of this shit.
I did a thing and it didn't land. It would have been really cool if it did land.
I don't know how to use Leo to work for shit. All I know how to do is just like a little bit of damage. Fuck.
I got it. So I just use those cheap characters with long ass range and keep you at range. Got you.
I mean, that goes for any fighting game, really. Nope. It's not gonna let me hit you. God. I have to learn how to play against this shit. Game, you're gonna let me hit him. Like, I can't even get close. Nope.
I'm guessing that's some kind of counter then when he does the fucking Freddy Krueger figures. Nope. I did not get that block in. That big ass fucking swing. Seems to be way too open.
Oh my god. Just don't feel like I have enough control with Leo to really be able to counteract all the shit that's happening. Fucking Leo, come on. Swing the damn. Nope. Yeah.
No.
Nope. Nah. I don't like Leo. I don't think I like Leo. I had like I was figuring out a big combo path for him, but no, I don't think I like him. I can't move with him. Not the way I want to.
That's creepy as fuck.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be go to gear. There's a few of these characters that are like, ew. Oop. Oh, I didn't mean I was gonna switch. All right.
Oh, I thought you were trying to figure out how to get around Faust still.
Not with Leo. I can't. It's not letting me play this every single time I do anything. I can't even get out of the corner. Leo is just stuck. He doesn't move quick enough to get out of the corner.
Yeah, that's gotta be a counter.
Oh god, the afro.
What the fuck's going on with you? You got like an afro?
Uh-huh, that's what the cut is. And then he shoots me out of his galactic asshole. Oh my god. Oh my god. Christ game, let me hit. Can't do anything. There we go. Got one more. You got one more. Oh my god! And
Damn, I
if
figured that would have countered through your attack.
okay, fuck Leo. Don't like this character. In training mode, he was all right. Like you can do some flashy shit with him. In practice, no,
Yeah.
don't like him.
I mean, it looks like Faust might be somebody I might be able to pick up in this game. Just gotta learn them. That's all.
My biggest problem is I hate. There's a couple characters on here I hate fucking fighting against. That big ass sword and Faust with his fucking big ass spear. I'm like, but you have to learn it. You have to learn what the hell works against it. This is just weird. There's a dude character on here with my mom's name. It's just weird at this point. Just gonna say, because he's also like this like gay dude. Like, he's all like, ha ha ha, I'm flipping things around and everything. I'm like, huh, interesting
Okay.
character. Okay. It's just weird because then you hear it's like Mama Wolf's name gets said. It's like Anji wins. It's like, what? Whoa, that's weird hearing that. He's gonna find one. He's gonna find a character. Actually, I can
No,
grab a snap.
because I'm not gonna use another broken ass character against you. Yeah. let's just do- okay. Cool. We'll just do rando and take what I get. No. Don't want to interact. God damn it.
Are you ready?
Wait, did it just switch up sides on us?
Mankind
Probably
knew
did.
that they cannot
Uh-huh.
change.
Yep.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I won't allow it! Now! Vapor Thrust! Dazzle my step! I see you!
Okay, now I'm pretty much button mashing because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this character.
Go by one. See how it works out too? Because you can't predict what the other player's gonna do.
Slash! Behold my true strength! You're mine! Vapor Thrust! You're mine!
He's all like, I have fans. Ow. This guy's an OnlyFans.
Wow. All right.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Behold my
No.
behold
So you're gonna be doing the Guilty Gear tournaments, right?
Yeah.
I see you!
Totally.
I see you! Here's a trick.
Okay.
Slash for the Holy Order!
Holding some block on that. Some stuff just doesn't block. Weird. Look at an anime game. What happened? Oh,
Oh, I thought I got you.
that's what I was like.
Look.
That's what I was like. What?
I was confused too.
I don't know.
Who won?
I don't know what the fuck's going
What's going
on.
on here? We both had about the same amount of fucking hit points, and it goes into the fucking.
The Holy Order! Wait there! Now go. Dia Eclat! Slash!
We're also both wearing white in an anime game. Like it's two white dudes both wearing white in an anime game. It is kind of hard to fucking like which way, what fucking side am I on? I'm also looking at the wrong fucking bar.
Yeah, I know. It's got me all fucked up too. Because I'm used to being on the right side.
My dance is unparalleled.
Mankind knew that they.
Duel 1, fight. Let's rock. Ouch.
He's just joking. Like seriously, like.
You spin that round in circles. Spin round in circles.
Just here, watch this shit. Poke, 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 poke,
Hoi,
poke,
hoi,
poke,
hoi.
poke, 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 poke.
You give me no choice.
He's secretly saying Hail Hydra.
I see you.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say the other one, so I'll get kicked off from Twitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't even hit a button game. Seriously.
What the fuck? Oh, that's flashy. And I'm just gonna jump right into it and block it. Yep. I'll give you another fucking fireball.
Oh my god, the stupid ass camera bullshit. Damn it.
In my element.
No matter what I was doing, it was just counter. Yep, you did. Fucker.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh my god. I didn't hit a button. I'm blocking. How?
I countered your block.
How the fuck? That's just dumb. I want my refund. There.
There you go.
There. How about that for fucking counter? Fuck you, game. I don't know how in the hell I did the other. Oh god. The persona looking shit. Or is it persona? I don't know. One of those animes.
This isn't even my final form. How dare you defeat me in my perfect form?
Your preferred form? Yes.
My perfect form.
This is not my this is not my final form.
Here is welcome to my perverted form.
I was expecting something really flashy and fucking cool. No, it's just like I just powered up.
Power up. I like how it says, thank you very much. Thank you very much for kicking my ass.
Thank you for whooping my
Yeah.
ass.
What else we got here? Gone through like half the fucking roster. That is it. Okay, we got another hour. I got another hour. Hold on, getting fucking paged because somebody can't do anything for themselves. BRB.
Why is it not fucking sure? Oh, that's fucking lax. Pulse is straight up by Tiffin Walmart.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like you go just past Myers
just
and it's
got
in
the
that
shit.
strip.
I'm just gonna go up there and have them print the labels.
Yeah.
I called and made sure.
Yeah, nothing I knew of. I mean, unless you're going grocery shopping. Yeah. I mean, we're down to like ramen and a pack of fucking your mac and cheese and then the chicken. I know. I'll figure shit out. I can't do shit till like God, it was probably at least 2-3 weeks ago. I mean, like I said, you go to Aldi's, man, you can get away with a hell of a lot more for less.
While we're out, or while I'm out.
You want me to go with? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, if you want specific shit.
Well, I'm just saying, Aldi's is cheaper. I mean,
I know you like your potato chips, you know, certain things, but if you have a hankering, I always just go and look and be like, okay, this looks good.
yeah, I mean, I pretty much eat anything. The main thing I'm just really hankering for right now is like, not really. Potato chips are like.
So then I don't really need to go to Aldi's unless it's like cheaper.
Yeah, cheap. Aldi's would definitely be cheaper for your chicken nuggets, your fries, sandwich meat. You know where it's that car wash. Okay, you got.
Oh,
It should be like Aldi's, the car wash, and then extended stay. It's over here on the right hand side.
Tiffin or Trent?
Tiffin. Yeah. You'll see it as you go up. If you're paying attention to the right hand side, you'll see it. I know it's there's beverage. I think Beverage Barn is in Panda Express. Fucking something. Aldi's, and it'll be the car wash and then extended stay.
I did already pay for the one like this.
So to you, bro.
Well, I mean, I already paid for it. For 8 years. I'm not gonna lose all of my
Yeah.
100% back. The real question is, okay. He was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And he left. He was just like, no, I'm done. I forgot to wash my hands. Fuck. Fuck it.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, he is there. Oh. So, let's see here.
Yeah, you just poofed.
Huh?
You poofed.
Yeah, I let me see. Is there any other lobbies with less people? Because you're getting like people like walking around. They're like, hey, hi. Fucking lobby 44 only has 8 in there. Yeah, everybody's starting to get on. Welcome.
Start freaking out. Okay. You said 40 something?
44. Is that it? Oh, that's you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
changed.
you. Oh, I see.
Here's my look.
Obtain dual station. Failed to obtain dual station information. What the fuck? Nope. Okay, so that one's just not working. How about this one? There we go. That station's broke. Arxis, that machine's broke over there.
Is it? Unable to connect with opponent due to network error.
Try one more time. If it's still acting up, then we'll just jump over to another server. Okay.
Network error.
Fuck it. Go to floor number. Which floor? I gotta be careful too, because my window's open now. It's getting like fucking 80 degrees in here. I was like, yep, I gotta open up a window. I have to start getting the air conditioners in. Try 51. There's only like 9 people in there. Welcome.
Is it 54?
You 51. Fucker's not letting me fucking connect. There we go. I'm just up here chilling. I'm just up here chilling and doing this thing.
Are you ready?
There it goes. We got some beta stuff going on. Some beta.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of
Drink.
reflecting on themselves,
Hello.
they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
So a Russian and an anime
I'm
girl.
on a roll today. Think you can catch me?
Melia versus
Hey, lay out the hairspray. Jesus.
Duel 1.
Right?
Let's rock.
This is Guilty Gear now. This is just
One. Hold on. Now's the time.
counter.
That was quick.
Goddamn anime girls.
Duel 2.
They're the best.
Cheapy little bitch. Ready. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Everyone together.
Change the character.
It just won't let me fucking hit
This
you.
one is gonna fucking ruin you.
Oh my god. It just won't let me hit you. Like the game's just like, no, this ain't happening. No, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Mankind. Duel 1.
I gotta figure out how to get around this shit.
Wow.
Ground base.
Reporting exam results.
I have to go back to ground base.
Pass.
It's C minus.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what gave you that? Because I whooped your ass the first round.
Be gone, enemy girl. Be gone. That's probably one of the coolest looking supers in the game, and it does absolutely no fucking damage. Ow! Dumbass boat anchor. Like, what the fuck is with the goddamn... Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. It's just so much anime. God.
The power of the anime defeats you.
Power of God and anime is on my side. Be gone, Ethot. You know, we got, like, Twitch outlawed the word simp, but they didn't outlaw the word thought. I'm like, isn't a thought, like, way worse? It's like calling somebody a hoe. Like, shit. I don't know how to do super. That's super. There we go. That's not super. It's not super enough. I need to do super duper. I need super duper super. Ow! Fuck!
You.
Everyone together.
So who's the one in the skirt? I'm just wait. How old are they? I said nothing. There is nothing on record. I'm deleting this VOD afterwards.
The only one of ages there is Grandma. Okay. I'll get away from the power of anime.
I just need to pick characters that are good. That's all. It's just all these characters are just not exactly. Actually, Milia. I forget what the hell her name is. Milia. Yeah, Millie. I'm just gonna call her Millie. Her last name is Rage. So, I mean, shit. Her last name is Rage. I think we have cleared almost the whole fucking roster at this point. See if I can maybe do something with this asshole. No! Why are we on that side? We on this side.
Failed.
There we go. Oh, fuck off. God damn it. You did a little hop. You did a little hop.
Are you ready?
It is a beta.
Network error.
You selected a match. The game said no.
Duel 1.
I don't know why he has like a giant fucking like rope tied around his pants. Ow! How the hell did you land that?
Beautiful counter.
Holy shit, that was the counter.
Counter. Counter. Counter.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna suck ass.
Damn!
My mind clears.
I lost my
Fuck
shirt
you.
in the process. I think no, he did have his shirt on.
Yeah, he's got a shirt. It's like skin color.
Yeah. Anime weirdness. This is why I was figuring you'd probably get into Guilty Gear if you like all the anime shit. I'm just like, yeah, no, kind of cool characters doing cool stuff. Actually, it's Ino. It's Ino and oh, for fuck's sake, Giovanni and Ino. Like, let's just sell me on this.
Christ, holy fuck.
There we go. I actually have a decent character now.
You just yeeted me off the screen.
This is the power of a ninja.
I am a ninja. I can move. I can groove. I can do everything. Yeah. The power of movement.
I don't think I like Axel. I don't
Mankind.
think I like him.
Duel 1.
It's like that's the one thing with Guilty Gear I noticed, especially with this game. It's like very instinctively, it's like, nope, I don't like this character, or yeah, I think I can do something with this. It's like you can just tell. You just try and move with the character, and it's just like bam.
Chip there. Got some fucking speed to him. Axel just feels like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Can you keep up?
So I gotta admit, the only two characters I ever played in Exerd was Saul and Chip, because I was like, oh, they're kind of cool. That's the only two I've ever taken in training mode ever in like a Guilty Gear game. And then earlier I did, or I should say before today. Earlier I did Eno and a little bit of Geo. God damn it.
You're dead, you know that?
God damn.
Yeah, I'm beat. Hey,
I just disconnected
sir.
your
I-
controller. That was all
even kill
that.
much time.
Pretty much.
I was just like, nope.
Nope, sir, I do not like Axel. That is official.
He is not an Axel main. Can confirm.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of this
Grab another sip
guy.
of my
Axel
drink.
is absolute trash. I'm just gonna take a nap and twitch in my sleep.
Oh, I got a badge. I got a badge of honor. I mean, badge of honor. if you're married to a chick, is that a badge of honor? I mean, I'm just wondering. Was that not safe for work? Oh, sorry. Was that against TOS? My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you with my twig. Uh-huh. Yep.
He said that. That's on record. Let the record show that he has a twig. And he's not
Yeah.
afraid to use it.
I have a twig for a weapon.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's pumps and pills and stuff for that.
Who the fuck is calling me?
It's work. You're already like, no.
No,
Are you ready?
I'm off on doctor's leave.
On doctor's leave. That's why you don't give everybody out your number.
Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1.
Oh god. Oh god. This is the goddamn the girl that everybody keeps using online.
Except if you throw both your swords, they're out of commission for a minute.
Yeah.
That's the backfire there.
Just let it out. Recover. Feel good. Bonnet at your
Oh.
Just let it out.
There we go.
Get me out of the damn corner! The corner is the most dangerous place to be around you. Because it's just shut down Central.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ooh. Right like a tiger. I'm a witch, and I know how to do it. I know how to do the thing. Yeah. I figure there's 2 characters in this game that I really, or 3 that I really had to fucking get down. It was Ino, Geo, and Saul. I was like, those 3 characters are like my mains for this.
Mankind knew. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Not permitted. Just let it out. Vacant. At your lane. Now back. What we did. Just let it out. I need to recuperate.
Slap.
How about Alto?
Do I need to just put down the controller and give up?
Did I find my Cassie? Did I maybe find my Cassie? Oh my god, super. The hell is this? There we go. So I have Fireball going towards you while I was doing a low sweep. So if you had to block, no matter which way you went, that was the opener. And then I just went in for the tap, dead.
Yeah. No.
Damn.
Don't.
Eno is.
Can't. I mean, everybody plays this character online, but it's just like, I can't. Nope.
Oh man.
Twitch.
Ow.
Yep. My ass was beat so fucking bad. I just need to lay here and contemplate
Life and everything in
Yep.
between. It's just.
life decisions.
Man, I really want to make Millie work also, but. Oh my god, it looks like Amber. Oh my god. I can't get over that. Like, it's like May just looks like Amber. Like Paladin Amber, the one that streams. The Australian streamer. Failed to get thing. Boom. Private chat? No, I'm trying to fucking see. There it goes.
Are you ready? Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Bracing the anime. Bullshit, Leo's not that good. No. No, 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 no. Leo's not that good.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Well,
This won't be
yep.
long.
Fuck you.
Wins. Duel 2.
Let's rock.
Have a seat, baby.
Man, when I was making your intro, I took 2 looks at a Duke Nukem clip that you were telling me to look at. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No. This is
No.
just, it's just stupid. Oh, that's just stupid.
What is the Duke?
Not with that voice acting. You know what my problem is?
I'm trying to do cool stuff and it's not.
That's my problem. I'm trying too hard. I was trying too hard to do cool stuff. Now I'm just bringing it back
It's
down
like
to
I can't
basics.
figure out what I did that big ass fucking combo I hit you with. Like all I know is I was pushing buttons and it happened.
So it's come to this, Mr. Yamada!
And the whale. I'm a whale. I'm anime. Yeah, yeah, I'm anime. So anime. I look like a 12-year-old girl. I'm anime. Oh my god. I am the most anime of animes. I'm gonna smack you in the face twice.
That's all I got. All I got is the one that one wicked looking combo that fucking tore you apart.
And made my
That's all I
jaw
had.
go down.
And then
too.
now it's gone.
Wins.
This character is just too damn. Who's that on? Okay, they're on the far left hand side though. Now that one, I think we can be safe with that one.
Mankind knew that.
No, you want the big granny in the back.
No, no, no.
You want the old rubber
You're
ducky
just.
granny.
I mean, I can ask for the number for you. I know you're projecting right now.
Ow! Come on, do the thing. There you go. I did a thing. It was cool. Nobody saw that. And now that one's probably gonna connect. Nope. No.
You want to
Swear to
win?
God, it's just something about right in the kidney.
The look on her face right there.
We're gonna sit there and start fucking just. Yep.
Oh, I just smacked the shit out of my microphone. Oh, that couldn't sound good. I just ever live and fucking wallop my microphone a good one. Oh my god.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Useless.
What in the hell is the damn? Wow. It took me 12 tries to get the damn thing.
I'm lying down. That's all. Slap.
Yep.
Jellyfish
It's because she's anime.
victory!
Wait, what the hell? Then it switches around and it's too anime. Kill it with fire. Too anime. I don't like anime. It's weird. Why have people, yeah, okay, you're just on the ground twitching again. You better get that looked at.
Nope.
I just disappear. From the screen. Whee!
Okay. There's only like a couple characters that I haven't played yet.
I'm gonna hate myself for this. Like, I'm actually gonna hate myself for doing this. Wait, no. Get down, goddamn color that I want. Oh, okay, black hair. I like that. I like a little bit of black hair. Oh, this is good.
Are you ready?
Oh, you're gonna make me do it to Giovanni. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. And just wait. You see this.
Mankind.
And in your colors. Oh shit.
I like recovery.
Oh, what the fuck I'm doing with this character?
I feel you.
This is literally the mirror match from before, except for we switch side. We characters.
Up here. Escape. Tap. Strike them down.
Hyper beam.
Denied.
Taking the offensive. Goodbye. Can't help it. I'm
Nope.
sleepy. Just
Are those like? So is she wearing underwear or booty shorts? I can't quite pin it down.
Duel 2.
These are the. I'm asking the important questions that everybody wants to know. Okay. I need to ask the developers: are these booty shorts or are they underwear? Did she just lose her pants in battle and she put on an overcoat or a cloak or whatever? Or? What? I need to know her backstory.
seriously stop. Escape. Finally go home.
No,
Oh, I was gonna do a thing.
no, you can't
It
do.
looked cool.
Nope, you can't do my thing. That's my thing. She has a puppy also.
Win anything.
Little puppy. Oh, little puppy.
Ramlethal.
I have a big puppy with Giovanni. Gio's got a big old puppy.
Oh, what time is it?
Duel 1.
You got about 15
Oh,
minutes, sir.
shit, yeah. 15 minutes and then the Mass Effect cast reunion starts up where literally the original cast, the whole original cast of Mass Effect's whole trilogy is going to be on one Zoom call over on Jennifer Hale's page. And if you don't know who Jennifer Hale is, it is FemShep and many other roles, including Sniper Wolf from Metal Gear Solid also.
I felt like something cool was gonna happen there, and it just didn't.
Something cool is about to happen.
Yep, because I was still coming down from that
So-
area to get knocked up. Ha! You knocked up Giovanni.
yeah.
Recovery.
Something tells me you wouldn't mind that.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Oh my God! You're fucking shut down Central.
Ah!
Just yeeted your favorite character across the screen.
Sorry, like we get a puppy. Like a little puppy.
Go home.
Ah, you little
Let's
puppy.
go.
Oh, fuck.
Have you learned anything? Well, yes, you have learned some stuff because you've actually been winning like half the damn matches.
Yeah, use Faust and the other dude because they got stupid range.
So go grab
Jesus
Foss and the
fucking-
other dude. Let's see. Because those other characters, I can't use them worth for shit. That's actually it'd be good practice to go use my mains against Faust and all that shit. Damn, she got a tan.
The pressure's on. The beads of sweat were forming. He
Jesus
wants to
fucking
know.
Christ, you're level 30 with her.
He wants to know whether or not he can actually kick somebody's ass with this character.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Well,
See that? You just gotta get in there and close that gap, and that's when you fucking can get me. Nope, I thought I was gonna fucking be cool and jump in there and counter your move.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought I got you.
Nope, I'm just over here just rocking out.
that was just the intro.
That was just the intro.
Wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
What the hell? Stampede. Goddamn stampede happening.
Ready to go.
Yep. So that's all you gotta do with Faust is just get in there.
Get in on that
Closing
ass.
that gap and his range is useless.
That was a beautiful falsetto.
That's the thing. If you can actually move with the character, because there's so many fucking characters on you can't move with.
Mankind.
Like half the cast can't move. The other half can go fucking crazy. And then I just start doing 50-50s pretty much. If you listen real close to this song, I don't know if you got the same song as me, but it sounds just like fucking Come Together Beatles.
Well,
It's like a rock and roll version of the Beatles shit. We were listening to that first beta and everybody's like, what the fuck, that's the Beatles. Whoa.
I don't know what the fuck was going on there for a second. I left all fucking like there was so much shit going on.
Ooh. I just broke my guitar over your head.
play with me again.
Eno. Wins.
She has a sticker on the inside of her jacket that says Marlene. I'm must be her guitar name is Marlene.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh.
Well,
So Eno mod in Resident Evil when
just let it out. Feel that? Ready to go. Bye-bye. Here.
Damn, I thought I got you.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
no, you're not giving me an afro. Actually, I wonder if it would take the hat off.
Well, feel that?
You're right.
That was a
Goddamn Eno. Wow. We got Giovanni and Eno. And then Saul's pretty goddamn good too. Have you used Saul yet? You haven't.
The only time I played Saul was in the tutorial.
Well, fucking, what are you waiting for? He's gonna be in your intro. Check him out. Hopefully you like him. I'm really hoping you like him because I don't have to edit the intro.
Well, I mean, Kai was kind of fun. Oh, I found it. Where is it? Perfect.
Let me guess, he's gonna go all Dante with it. What? Oh my god, fell off the. Yeet! I fell off the stage. Ah.
What the fuck?
It was at this moment he realized he didn't know how to click a button.
This will probably be our last match too, so you can get your thing.
Yeah.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Man, the best of 20.
Reflecting on them. Duel 1.
He called it.
This is gonna be a close one. No! There's like nothing you can do against that.
Duel 2.
You're right, it was close. Until I fucking saw I had a gear.
Ooh. I'm afraid. No. I'm very afraid. No.
Damn!
You
Right as I came out of the guard.
Oh, sorry. You get the idea.
Giovanna wins. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Brent stillness.
Whoa.
I like it. Fear on the wind.
Where was my block?
Knee to the ball.
Fucking knee.
Ooh.
I mean, I could probably learn to play them.
True, but a jaguar cut might be stronger.
Giovanna wins.
Knee to the balls.
You got 4 minutes.
Yeah, we got time for one more. They'll probably be fucking like 3 minutes late anyways.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
Me actually,
society.
let me go on
So instead
Jennifer
of
Hale's
reflecting
YouTube
on
channel and see if they're even ready. It's even on.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Brent stillness. Get my knee.
That doesn't wind up.
He's fast. too. That's the thing.
You got two of the fastest characters probably in the game. I did miss that so badly.
I mean, Chip's pretty fucking fast too.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck. That was annoying.
Power to the ass.
That all you got. Saul wins.
Open up with a nice 3-hit combo.
Scary. Loud spells. Oh, Fear on the wings.
Where was my block? No.
Ouch.
At 69 seconds too.
Pathetic.
How does, I mean, I wasn't paying attention half the fucking match, but how does one see a clock like that? Okay,
I just looked at the fucking clock.
we have 1 minute to do. We have 1 minute to do one match. Here we go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm throwing you.
because I know you like to start up with jumps.
Here. Here I go. Ow. Ow.
It's a bad. It's like my oldest bad habit that I just never kick because sometimes it works. Ooh, there it is.
That's connecting. There's no room to block.
Oh, the overhead.
Oh, almost. Almost got out of that fucking corner. Ooh. Nice. Four combo. I better learn some karate so I can dodge those fucking kicks.
Dodge this. I love it when I can make a Matrix reference.
They're taking aim. Gotta get
Oh shit, can I block it?
No, there we go.
Nope. I thought I had the block in.
There we go. All right. My thing's doing the thing and all that stuff. If you want to stay in and check it out and whatnot, or if you got shit to do, then it's probably gonna be like an hour of them just talking, shooting shit, and everything. All the voice casts. All right, we're going to. I think we're gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna just pop it over to the PC, and we'll do that. So let's see what we got going on here. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Yeah, I definitely don't want the chat open on YouTube. But yeah, Guilty Gear. Hold on, wait. Oh jeez, I got the wrong window. There we go. Guilty Gear, Strive. I highly think this is gonna be a really good one. I think there's also a lot of players that are really eyeballing this. Guilty Gear has always been a niche fighting game, to say the least. Exerd was around for like 2 versions of it, and the matchmaking just didn't work. At least this one, you can get into a lobby, the matchmaking works. It's rollback netcode, so it feels really good. Feels solid even on that 60 ping. It was still feeling like it was, we're 1-to-1. Probably I'd say about half the cast is decent. The other half, you just, it's the acquired taste of whether or not you like zoners, if you like tank characters, if you like the mix-up specialists and all that stuff. It's got a little bit of everything. Easy to jump in on, hard to master. And I don't know. What's your take on it?
It's definitely different than most the stuff I've been playing with you. Would definitely, I mean, if you're big into fighting games, you want to try something new, I do recommend it. So far, it's getting my attention, And I mean, I'm not real huge into fighting games. And y'all know that. But yeah, it was getting my attention. I mean, probably get
Nice.
it. Sit down and do some training with you and learn how to
Mhm.
get good.
I will say the only thing that's usually missing on Guilty Gear is the
I
story
told you,
mode.
'cause I was streaming.
Because usually the story mode is kind of like.
Hey everybody, we are
but-
live.
Oh,
with the
oh, okay.
Craziest casting
Let me,
crew reunion I've ever been a part of.
Let me
My name is
drop the
Ash Sabilla.
PlayStation.
I'm
I
going to
had
be
to do it
moderating.
without holding them.
Over the past couple weeks, I have collected
I do
hundreds
not
and
pull
hundreds of your
that.
questions and
No.
shout outs for the cast
It
and
sounds
crew of
stupid,
Mass
but
Effect. And for the next about
it's just
90
the
minutes, give or
presentation
take,
Mhm.
we're going to be hanging out with the cast
Okay.
and crew.
So it's gonna be an
answering
hour and a
your
half.
questions and having a great time. We have an insane group here that we're going to reveal in just a second. First, I want to thank everyone for showing up. This is amazing.
But yeah,
And let's go
definitely
ahead and
thinking about picking it
reveal
up
the
and
masses.
sitting down and
my name is Ash Sabilla. I'm going to be moderating.
doing some
over
training
the
and
past
learning how
couple
to play before I go actually
there
go
we go.
online.
Are we good?
That's a pretty good implant.
We're live.
Yes!
Hey, everybody! Yay! We're here.
So-
This is crazy. I had a
Woo!
little echo for a second.
It's
I
got
had
me
echo
hooked.
terror.
Nice.
So anyway, thanks everyone.
Yeah,
for
because I
showing
remember
up.
I remember
This
you
is
tried
insane.
Killer
First,
Instinct
shout
and
out
it
to
didn't really
Jennifer Hale
you didn't
for
really
throwing
click with
this
that
all
one.
Killer
together.
Instinct, it just
This is
I
her
don't know.
her
It's
brain
just I
her
lost
baby
it. I used to
celebrate
play it on the
the
arcades, and I was
legendary
pretty good at
edition
the
of
arcade, and then you bring it
I'm gonna
over
go
to
ahead
the
and introduce
console,
everyone
and
in a
it's
second. But first,
it's
before I do that, I said
completely
it
different. Then
briefly in
again, I don't
introduction,
remember
but I
half
wanted
the
to
fucking
thank everyone
shit,
watching
so.
this live and everyone that's watching this after.
It's
for
it's
being a
it's
part of
actually
the Mass
better.
Effect community.
It was
And
actually
then
better.
watching
Part
your
of our
watching your
hearts and
best
our souls
character
at
just
this
get
point in our
completely fucking
lives.
get his ass completely
forced
fucking
me to
handed to
change
him by a
careers, forced me to
computer
rethink a lot
on
of
normal
things about
difficulty.
my
I
role
mean,
in
it's
my
pretty
life, and I know
disheartening.
thousands and
Well,
thousands
that's
of
why you
people
gotta go
all
on the
over
train.
world feel the same way. And this
That's a
today
big reason why
is
you
just
gotta go on the
really
train.
a
Oh
big
my god,
celebration
look at this.
of Mass Effect and
Look
the
at
community
this.
and the folks that
Yeah, I don't know if you
voice
wanted
it
to
and are part of making it.
I
So
don't know if you wanted
we're
to
not
check
going
any
to
of
really
this
clap
stuff
into our
out,
microphones,
but
but we're all clapping and cheering. So thank you so much.
but this is what I'm
for
watching
being
right
here and
here.
hanging out. A little bit about myself
I'm
before I introduce
playing some
everybody.
Demon
I'm a video game
Souls.
community manager. I'm a dad.
I got
I'm
a
Mass
giant red
Effect
pest
fan.
to take care of on a fucking
I'm a big
brick
fan
on
of
the
all these
walls,
guys.
so I'm
And I'm
grinding
going to go ahead and
souls
run
to
down
get
the
enough
massive
arrows to
list
fucking nuke
of
it,
everyone here.
so I can progress.
And then we'll get started and start asking your questions.
Because
So
my
first
character
up is
can.
Mac Walters, who
I
is
can
the
make it over
project
the
director
all the way
for the
over
Mass
there.
Effect
It's just like
Legendary
the
Edition. And
last
Mac,
section with the
Hey,
guys.
how are
There's
you?
like four
good.
crossbow
Also,
guys,
fellow
and then one of the
lover
blue
of
dudes
baseball
fucking
caps,
behind him. And
I've
it's
heard,
just like,
so that is
I
I'm
can't
You know what?
in the
handle
same
all
boat,
this
sir.
at once.
Next
You,
is
you know what
Caroline
I'm also
Livingstone, the
wondering
creative
on all
performance
this
director. Hey,
is
Caroline.
if
I love
we
Caroline.
might
She's
get
so
a
cool.
hint at
Next is Crystal
the next
McCord,
Mass
the
Effect in
producer
all
of the
this.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Hello,
all this.
Crystal.
Hmm.
Yay. We're all silently clapping. Next is Mr. Patrick Weeks, senior
Maybe.
writer, killer of characters, heartless destroyer. Mr. Patrick Weeks. Karen Weeks, senior editor, is here.
I mean, how
The
charged is my
sweetest person I
controller? 'Cause
know.
I'm trying to charge my controller
Melanie
on my phone,
Faulkner,
so if I can
lead producer,
use
Mass
the
Effect
charger.
Legendary Edition. Hey, Melanie. So a lot
It's
of
not
these
charged
Hopefully I
my
don't get in
controller
trouble
at all,
for
so
uh,
it's
for
fucking
restreaming
a
basically
this.
lot of these
fucking
guys I've
telling
known
me,
for
God
a
damn
number
it.
of years, just being a super nerd and going to conventions. So I was saying right before we started, it's
Huh?
like these have become sort of a reunion
Come
for me,
on.
and I actually get like comfortable when I see them. So it's actually nice to see this from
Fucking
little
grab my
faces.
fucking brick,
Next up, the voice of Commander
Plug it
Shepard,
into the
Jennifer
wall.
Hale.
because this cable is not. I don't have a cable
Yes,
that'll
that's
reach.
right.
me
All right,
to
The
well,
other voice of
um,
Commander
work on this.
Shepard
If
and Fortune and Blasto, Mr. Mark Mead.
Oh shit! You
there, he's up
fucking
there.
big brain.
There's so many
Big
faces,
brain
I
over
can't
there.
find
I'll
the guys. This is ridiculous.
if you're doing your
Fred
Dark
Tasker, who I've
Souls
never met,
or your
the
Demon
voices
Souls
of
thing
a
and
million of my
whatnot, then I'll
favorite
let you go.
characters, including Saren.
Okay.
Fred is
Yeah,
here.
I'll wait
So
for
glad to
you know
be here.
what is it?
Thank
Probably
Oh, so cool. I love it.
5 o'clock. I
Raphael
guess I
Savarez
might
is here,
start
the
back
voice
up on Resident Evil.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'll let you.
There
Yeah,
you
because
go.
they
Hey,
said it's
welcome,
90
welcome.
minutes. They're gonna be going for on
The
this.
voice of
It's about an hour
Allie
and a half.
Hillis, Liara Tassoni is here.
Hey, Allie.
Hello,
Uh,
Commander. I'm honored
okay.
to be here today.
Yes,
Oh God,
yes.
they got
Well, I'll
Lightning's
see y'all.
voiceover in
My first
here.
interview was Miss Allie Hillis.
Hello.
I'll see y'all
Courtney Taylor,
around
the voice of
5
Jack.
o'clock. Get back into
Hey
Resident Evil.
guys, how's it
We'll,
going?
Yay.
Yay!
I'll drop that big old
Actually,
host.
see what I
Charlie,
can
the
do.
voice of
Send
Thane
everybody over
Trios is
afterwards.
I'm over here.
Yep.
Here. Yeah, there you
All
are.
right.
Somewhere.
So,
Catch you then.
catch y'all later.
All right. The voice of Grunt, Steve Bloom, is here.
Straight to the face, Shepard.
I love it.
Yeah, this
The voice of Sam Trainer,
why is
Alex
this
Wilton
not-
Regan is here.
Ah, there he goes.
Live from London, there are private messages at your terminal, Commander.
Oh my God, yes.
The voice of Legion, DC Douglas, is here.
I'm bringing the soul, man.
There we go. voice of Ash Williams, Kimberly Brooks, is here.
Hey, everybody, with all due respect.
You know you're going to have to say it.
I know.
You know
I
you
know.
can't escape this without saying
Yes.
it. The voice of Morden, William Salyers, is here.
Greetings.
Hello. And the voice of Tally, Ash Soroka, is here.
I am so happy to be here.
Oh my gosh, we're so happy to have
Wow.
you. I had to anyway, you were hard to find, but I found you.
I wasn't
I'm
sure
here, I'm
if.
here.
Oh, I'm so
Okay.
excited.
All right.
And the voice of Joker, Mr. Seth Green, is here.
Don't touch, my bones are very brittle.
Thanks for making it, man. This is so great. So, like I said, and of course, behind the scenes, we have Mr. Ryan Green. Special shout out to Ryan Green for making us all look and sound okay. Thumbs up to you, Ryan. You're doing an awesome job. We appreciate you. So, like I said, for the next 90 minutes, we're going to be answering your questions, the questions that you guys have submitted on social media for the cast and crew. So thank you guys for submitting those. And at the end, if time permits, we have a bunch of requested line readings from the cast as well. So I sent you guys, I don't know if you got it, but a PDF with a bunch of line readings on it. If you didn't get it, I'll send it again. We have plenty of time. And
These are
some
always really
stuff we
fun
can
too.
do
Hearing the
behind
hearing the
scenes, so
cast,
it's a
just
little icing on
kind of
the
off the
cake.
cuff,
So you guys all ready? You guys ready for
doing a
some
little bit of acting and
questions?
everything.
Ready.
Yeah, I see
Ready,
nodding.
ready, ready, Captain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
let's do
I
this.
really gotta get myself a
the
Mass Effect
question
shirt.
is,
I got the hoodie. I
this is
gotta
for
find me a
everyone.
really
How many
nice
of you
shirt.
guys have never met each other? How many times is this your first time actually seeing each other in the same space? Have you guys all met at some point?
Yeah, it's one time.
Yeah, at one time. Is this the biggest that's ever happened with the cast?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is
Yeah.
awesome.
And
Awesome.
none of us have been able to meet Crystal and Mel, which is great. Crystal and Melanie and Ash Soroka. I've never met you, so this is super cool. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
I
so
think
amazing.
I've physically met everyone except for Ash. Hello, Ash. Good to see you.
Hi, everybody. Jennifer, I think we did a signing together many years ago, like a midnight.
That's why I don't remember.
Alley.
Ash was
We
with us
did.
at the when Allie and Kimberly
GameStop.
and Jen
GameStop.
at GameStop with the
Oh,
drop for
yes.
3.
Oh.
Yeah. Once
That
I
was
saw
the
that
one
GameStop
sign,
cover,
like
I had no brain anymore. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, zoinks. Yeah.
it was
pulled
like the
you back.
fleetingest, like
We pulled
Ash.
you back to sign.
Yeah.
She was like a yeti. She like ran through, and we were like, "Wait, that's her!" And then I never saw her again.
Nice to see you.
Poor Ash finally shows up and gets compared to a Yeti.
Sorry, yeah. I'm not good with crowds.
I can take it. I can take it.
Just kidding. Well, thank you all for showing up. This is going to be so much fun. Our first question is for the development team. It's from Biotic X. It says, what advice do you have for new players who are experiencing the trilogy for the first time?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Sort of a broad question, but still a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a
That
good
is a
one.
broad question. I mean, I guess pace yourself. There is a lot.
Take
of
it all
content.
in.
There's a lot of game.
Yes.
There's a lot there to it.
Yes, it's a
And,
giant universe.
Yeah, just dive in with all. The other thing is no wrong choices, right? You know, I
Mhm.
think you can get paralyzed with a lot of the decisions that are in here. The characters you want to take with you, who you want to live and die. But ultimately, that's why we get to play a second time if we want.
Right. Multiple
situations,
playthroughs
there's
is
no
like
right
it's great
choice.
for it.
Except for letting everyone die in the suicide mission. That's a wrong choice that requires
choice.
Rebooting. I remember playing that for the first time and like running up and slamming my Xbox and be like, I can't do this. And just almost crying to myself. I think a lot of other players experience the same thing.
I never got
So
the
it's
whole
very
cast
exciting
killed.
to see,
I've never done
really
that.
So many players.
I'm gonna have to
actually
do that
gotten
in
a
the
lot of
Legendary
message from
Edition.
people that'll be playing the
There's
game
a
for the
few
very
things I
first
haven't
time.
done.
It's amazing to really allow them to experience such an amazing world for the first time. So really good
I
stuff.
think one of the
I have to say it. Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
No, Patrick, you first.
One of the things that's been really really cool for Karen and for me has been it's been long enough since Mass Effect came out that we're actually getting to see our kids play it. They're playing
Yes.
the Legendary Edition, and it's all new for them.
Yes.
And so we're getting to watch them go through it and go, oh, hey, look, Dad wrote that part. Oh, cool. This thing over here. Go be sure to talk to this person.
Go hang out in the elevators. Dad wrote that.
Yep.
But yeah, our youngest was born. Yeah, well, we're grasping and holding on to that as much as we can. But yeah, our youngest was born a few months before the first game shipped.
Oh my
God. He's playing it.
Boy.
And it's really cool. And we've made a group agreement to not go to the romance because that's really awkward with your teenage sons. And
Yeah.
I'd say that's a good boundary there. I don't play. I suck at it, so I never get to see this. And last night I was like, you know what? So I just started sneaking around YouTube and Twitch and just like jumping into people's live streams and watching them
Nice,
play.
nice.
I'd make a little comment here and there, and then one guy was like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Bye."
Surprise.
Wait, that was Jennifer Hale? What?
That's
really fun. Yeah.
So the next question is for Mr. Seth Green from Toby McDoby.
Oh.
These names are going to be fantastic, by the
Yes.
way. So
They
this
always
for
are.
you, Seth, is as someone who's been acting since he was a little kid, what drew you to the character of Joker, and would you ever want to play him again?
Absolutely.
Well, what drew me to the character was the whole concept of the game. Quite frankly, I like games, and this was one of the most sophisticated mechanics I'd ever heard pitched, and it was such a cool idea for the player to not just be able to play so many different trees of adventure, but also to be able to stack up your reputation and gather important story points that were going to carry all the way through your adventure, even through multiple iterations of it. I just thought that was such
That cross save feature is like what?
new and exciting idea that I wanted to be a part of the game. And for the character, they really just cast me based on what they agreed was my most recognizable personality, I think. Sort of, you know, down for it and gonna get you there safe,
Super
but also
serious.
gonna
Just
give
a
you
really
some
rude
kind of
guy.
smart ass remark and not agree to dance.
Yeah. Amazing. So with Joker, the second part of the question is if the opportunity ever presented itself, would you ever want to play Joker or a robot version of Joker?
A robot version.
Sure. I love the character actually. And if there was some more to expand on it, if the writers had a idea they wanted to explore.
Boy, the Normandy coming back.
But
you know?
also, this character is such a fun one. And I'm sure everyone's experienced the same thing. It's a different kind of fan that approaches you about this project because they've spent hours and hours and hours in a very intimate exchange with you that you haven't been a part of, but they have experienced nonetheless. And so whenever anybody approaches me about this game, it's usually like we've fought a war together. I've hugged a lot of strangers, you know what I'm saying?
We saved the
It's great.
universe.
That's the benefit of it. You get an interaction with fans that you never get as a performer in any other experience.
Yeah.
Seth, you're also a really big fan of NASA and space exploration and science in your personal life. Not that I stalk you or anything, but I know this about you.
I'm pretty out and proud about the space stuff.
There you go.
Nice,
So
nice.
Did Mass Effect in some way inspire you to feel even more passionate about that? Or were you a huge space guy prior to even being a part of Mass Effect?
Oh yeah, I've been a space guy since I was a little kid.
Since you
and
were a
I
kid.
got the reality that human beings were like, I guess if we shoot this and play, then we're in space. That's a staggering accomplishment on any level. So I've loved that and been inspired by that. And then getting the opportunity to see the human beings that are turning the wrench or making the calculations, that's thrilling to me. So I've jumped at it any chance.
It is super cool.
Same here, like Star
Next
Wars,
question is
and that
for,
was
Ash,
like Star Wars was a
not
great
the other Ash,
catalyst into Mass
from
Effect.
Sheila B says, Tally is a fan favorite character. With the state of the world today, with masks and such, do you think her story will be even more impactful now than it was before?
Thanks. That's such a great question.
Very possible.
I hope so. I would hope that anything that we're doing here is going to have a positive impact on a bigger level. I think ultimately that's why most of us do what we do, because we hope we reach people in different ways and deeper ways. And hopefully Tali is an inspiration in courage and bravery and standing up for what's right and thinking about the greater good. So I sure hope so.
Yeah, I like that question a lot too, because, all of us for the past year, we've had to experience a
Jeez.
little bit of,
That's an
Tally's
accent she
predicament,
does. That's not like her native
fear of-
accent
fear
or
of,
whatever.
germs and just, I never,
Props.
when I first played the game many
Shout out
years
and
ago,
props right there. That's
It
awesome.
never really dawned on me that was
She does it
something I
perfect.
would ever have to worry about. and now it's like, wow, the past year plus,
Yeah.
all of us have had to worry and kind of face the same, not the same thing that Tally went through, but a similar experience. So it was a really interesting question. So thank you, Sheila B.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Sheila.
Next question is for the dev team from Beverly. Beverly asks, the trilogy is such a wonderful piece of art and such a joy to play. How was the original idea of Mass Effect even formulated? There's so much lore and history. How was it all developed?
A big writer's
That's
team.
Going to the Wayback Machine. And again, a very broad question.
Very broad question. It was interesting. We just had a sort of last team meeting, and we got the pleasure of spending it with Greg Zeschuk, who was one of the founders, of course, of BioWare. We invited him to it, and he was regaling us with the stories of the inception of Mass Effect. And it was pretty funny because, you'd imagine this sort of well laid out, drawing boards everywhere of everything. And he's like, no, it was basically just a napkin sketch at a Greek taverna with himself, Ray, and Casey going, yeah, we want to do a space opera. We want to do our own. And then it took off.
And of course, Casey's like,
the question
this,
about lore, I think, is a great one because the process of that is so organic throughout the course of development. I think a lot of people think you build the world and you tell the stories, but so much of the lore I find comes from character development and story development. Like we will start writing a character. Like if I'm doing Rex or Garrus in the first one, they're there to really represent the species for the first time to anyone who experiences it, right? And so you'll be writing a story about them, and then you'll be like, oh, I really want to tell this story. Let's add it to the lore. And that's how it builds up over the course of an entire game. And then of course we do all the those giant codex entries at the end. But the idea is if you save those as late as you can, then you can pull from the stories, pull from the characters.
The codex writes itself.
And then build out the lore from there. But it's ongoing, and it just keeps going. And then the fans take over. And they've got all their ideas, and I love it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's such the world is so dense in so many wonderful. Patrick, didn't you write a bunch of the old codex entries? Wasn't that one of your first things?
Yeah, I came in after Mac fell down the stairs, and they needed a junior writer to come in for a few months while Mac got back on his feet. And I did.
Fell down the stairs. That's the story it's become. I literally had back surgery from a bad back, but I didn't fall downstairs.
I think I joked last time that Patrick actually pushed you, and this is like how he kickstarted his career.
That is never been proven.
Everyone asked how to get his job in games. It's just like push the senior.
I was just doing, when I came on the first Mass Effect game, I did elevator banter and, little things like that. And it was these little chances and codex entries, and it was little chances to build out the lore. And it was really fun because it was us in a room just going, what do you think these people would say to each other? What do you think a Hanar thinks about this? What do you think the Krogan think about fish? You would just ask these questions.
And that's what makes the universe.
They say this. Well, great. Well, that's what we're writing.
Like speak to one another, and it just expands it so much.
That was a really for a first project for me. That was
the
such
details in there. It's just like
just listening to the world kind of build itself creatively with all these awesome people.
That is so very cool. Very cool. We had another question for Mac while we're talking to him from Ajer Quirshi. I'm going to butcher these names. I apologize. Ajer asks if there was a scrapped game mechanic or idea you wish would have stayed in the original trilogy. Which would it be?
Mechanic, I don't know. I mean, we did try multiplayer in every single version of it, and we only got it to work in 3. But I would say, and this is just super personal and selfish, so I'll say it. So we had all these plots laid out in Mass Effect 1, which we call global plots. So they would literally take you from planet to planet to planet to planet. They were outside the core sort of critical path, right? And they were these sprawling stories that we got to tell. And we pulled out a lot of really interesting concepts and ideas that eventually did make it into the game, but all of the global plots actually ended up getting cut just for time, right? In the end, sort of thing. So I go back, I have, Visio diagrams and spreadsheets and all the stuff of how all these plots came together, and then we just cut it. But so that's my own personal one. But
maybe Mass Effect 4.
Anybody else on the team have any either plot threads or ideas that were scrapped that you're allowed to talk about at this point that you wanted to see in there? It's okay if not. Everyone's like, I'm not talking about this.
Well, there was the whole Joker romance option.
Yeah, there you go.
That got left on the table.
That kind of sort of happens eventually. There's some love in his future, which is good. Which
I feel like he and Jack might hook up. I don't know. Just awkward
Jack
kind
just
of-
tries it. Yeah.
A lot of swearing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have a volatile chemistry, but it's a chemistry. Yeah. So the next question is from Sean, and this is sort of a fun one. So thanks, Sean. If you all had to take a long distance road trip with 2 squad mates, which squad mates would you go on the road trip with? and
Oh
why?
man.
So I
Well,
don't know.
Garrus
This is gonna
has to be
hard.
in
This is
there.
a question
I
for
would 20 go with
people. at
Rex and Grant because at least one of us will not survive the trip, but the stories will be epic.
True.
I would go with Broshep because that's a whole other multiverse option, right?
Mhm.
And
Wow,
probably
yeah.
Joker because we need someone to drive so we can talk.
Yeah,
I'd go
I'm in
with-
that car. I'm in that car. Yeah.
I think I'd go with Shepherd and Shepherd because that could get interesting.
Oh yeah. Double romance options. There you go. Anybody else have
I'd
any?
like to be the meat in a shepherd sandwich.
Oh,
no.
Leave it to Allie to
It's
to bring in
probably
the
pretty straightforward,
the-
but Shepard and Edie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why people are not choosing Legion because it's like having Siri with you. I don't get it.
See, I wanted to go with Jack and Morden because the drive would never lack for things to talk about at length, quickly, and Jack because you wouldn't pay for the room. Well, you don't know how you'd get the room, but you wouldn't be paying for it.
Assuming that all of these people are our squad, I would take Patrick and Karen because then we'd be sure to have the best adventures.
Yes, very clever. Very clever.
I would take Morden because there'd be singing.
Yes.
A lot of road trip songs. And Femshep just to have this thing happen in the room that I get for free.
I think I'd be
Seems
stuck
hot.
with. Yeah, I think I'd be stuck with Sovereign because I'd want to fuse with the car. You know.
Very true.
I'm driving now. No, I'm not. Sorry. I thought I was driving.
That's so good. Anybody else have any? Good. Okay, so we have a bunch of shout outs here too. And one of the things I'm going to do for you guys, I do these whenever I moderate. All the questions I get, I'll put into a PDF. So everyone that sent a shout out or a question, I'll just email them out to you guys so you guys can look through them at your leisure. So even if your question doesn't get picked, the cast and the developers still have a chance to read through everything.
Nice.
See all the nice things you guys said because there's a lot of really great and personal stories that people shared and allowed us to share with you guys. So the first one is from Emma the Carrion. And Emma says, all my life I've been in and out of surgery, getting cancers removed, and generally fixing my body. Since playing Mass Effect and getting my own N7 jacket, I've worn it every time I've needed surgery since. I'm going for surgery number 17 in a few days.
Jeez.
And at the age of 25, I'm proudly wearing my jacket to remind myself that I'm stronger than I know. I'm Commander Shepard, and I've got this. Thank you, Mass Effect and Shepard, for everything.
Emma, my God, we are with you in heart and spirit, and you.
That's
do
a
have
warrior right
this. You
there.
have this a million times over, and I'm going to see you so strong and healthy, and I'm so grateful you're part of our community. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Emma, and thank you for sharing that story.
Thank you,
There's
Emma.
a lot of
And I believe that Emma, if it's the same Emma Vicarian, Emma is the one who you may have seen did a lovely drawing of all of us in the style of that famous Oscars selfie. But it
Yes.
was all of us as ourselves, but some of us wearing Mass Effect armor.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow. Very cool, very
I
cool.
love
That was really good.
I love that fan art.
That
Thanks,
was really,
Emma.
really Yeah, thank you, Emma. This next question is from Robot Gobot for Ali Hillis. It says, seeing how Asari live a very, very long time, how open are you to one day maybe reprising your role as Liara?
I mean, I think that's a question that's probably already been answered a million
Yeah.
times over at every con I go to. I love that question because I think all of us have had such a great time working for BioWare and helping to put this incredible story together time after time in every game. And she's a character that is very close to my heart. It was such a great opportunity in this particular game to create these characters, because in some games that we work on, the character's already been created. Sometimes it's already been voiced by someone else. But this was a group effort in that when I first went into the booth to voice Liara for the first time, the only thing I've seen of her was pretty much, I thought of Mac. I'm like a napkin drawing,
Right.
I just saw this sort of like rendering of her, and we slowly kind of came to the voice and came to the presence. And I'm sure we all have a similar story with our characters, but just to have planted the original seed with everyone here and having it
Make
be
the
such
character
a
your own.
collaborative effort.
Yeah.
She's really close to my heart. That's why I created
Awesome.
a flat Liara. So she's gonna go with me everywhere now.
I thought that was like a background.
Yeah.
Zoom animation.
Yeah, I thought that was a.
crafty.
I totally thought that was like
Yeah,
like a
that's big
PNG
question.
thrown on
I
the screen.
would love to bring Liara back anytime. I mean, hey, she can live a really long time.
Well,
guys.
Mass Effect will continue. She's in there,
Well, I
so
think that's the answer everyone's hoping to
absolutely.
hear. No one wants to hear you say never again.
No, I hate this. Why am I
this
here?
one is for the whole cast and Caroline. It's from Casey A. It says, when you record voice lines, it's often alone. How do you get it into your brain that I'm talking to an alien and this is normal? So what's it like actually getting into character in the booth and sort of living in this entire world? Like, how challenging is it also to direct such a robust and well researched universe? How do you actually do it?
Well, I'd say that Caroline and our directors, they are vital to that. Like, Caroline, you really help the pretending, let me tell you. And
Well, that's the thing. I think that people who do what Caroline does are so vital to the quality of every single game out there. We go in blind, and we don't 85% of the time. I mean, it used to be 95% of the time. Now it's 85% of the time. We don't get the script ahead of time. So we're walking in blind, and we see those lines in front of us. We do it a few times, and it's on your PlayStation. It's on your system. It's on your computer. It's ready to be played. And so Caroline,
You just
what she does
hope it
is
sounds good.
makes us sort of gives us the performance that we have. She gives us context. She gives us specificity. And for me, like, she's critical to what came out on the other side. Caroline, I mean, what was it like for you having to guide all of us?
It's a lot of content, but this group of people are extraordinary.
Very talented.
We were lucky to have such an extraordinary cast. in
Immense
front of
amount of
us, and
talent.
every session, was new and challenging for sure, because sometimes for me, it's like, I'm not 100% sure what's happening in this scene, but I'm guessing this is what's happening. So let's just commit completely to this choice. And there were some times where we had to go back and fix things, but it was a labor of love. I'm tearing up right now thinking about it. I'm remembering my last session with Jen and just sobbing and sobbing. She was the last session. It was very moved that I got to work with these incredible people.
It was extraordinary.
Sorry, I was all over the place. I went all over the place.
No, it's true.
It's good.
I've told the story before. One of my favorite moments was with you, Caroline, where we were recording the, I'm not going to give anything away, but some of the stuff from late in the game with Garrus. And there's a moment. And I went to say the lines. And for those of you who haven't heard us discuss this before, like, when you're working in a film or on TV, you have a set and you have physical objects around you.
Yep.
You have human beings with you, and you work off of them and you interact with them. And when you do what we do, it's kind of like a version of acting on steroids, because, I have to invent.
There's no
to put my
props.
imaginary friend in front of me.
Yeah.
I have to invent what just happened before. I have to remind myself that there's stuff going off and it's crazy right now, but it's not, or someone's gonna get us. Like, all those elements have to be in place. So it becomes, when you do it a few times, it becomes this habit, and you just drop in, right? And then you just trust it. And when you've got somebody like Caroline and material like this, it's like, oh, it's the greatest trust fall in the world, right? But I remember we were recording the stuff between Shepard and Garrus, and I came across this line, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was in tears, and I was like, Shepard does not cry. So it took me a second, and I was like, and I backed up and I took another run at it, and I got it out, and I wasn't all emotional. You know, it was in there, but it was like stuffed down as it should have been.
Yep.
And I finished the line, and there's this rhythm, because Caroline was in Edmonton and I was in LA, and Caroline, no matter what was happening, she was always right there going, okay, you know, making her selects and talking to the engineer. And this time I finished my take, and I hear this. I was like, did we lose her? Did we lose the line? Did Skype crash? What's happening? And then I heard, yep, hold on. I got her.
This is waterworks, huh?
I don't think it can be underscored either how important it is to have someone doing what Caroline did for us. You look at the amount of material that's coming through on a game like this, the amount of writers that are giving input, the amount of actors. I mean, this is a small sample of the actors that were, you know, on the game. There are different personalities across the board. And to have someone that can literally like run the room, pick takes, manage actors, it is herding cats on a level that is unbelievable. And so I just want to give a special shout out, because voice direction and everything that goes around with it is a mastery that very few people have. And I'm extremely grateful.
Same.
I want to say there's an extra added
True conducting, you know, it really is.
And there's an extra added challenge as an actor when you're doing this. And it's the first time I ever came across the branching dialogue. Normally when we're working on a script, we're working from page one.
It's like 3 times the amount of
Not to
dialogue.
mention that between these 3 games, there's probably page 100,000.
Yeah.
But you work to page 5, and then you go back to page 2, and you play that branch a little differently.
Yep.
And then you get to page 5, and you go back to page 3.5.
Yep.
And you go to page 4.5.
It's just like,
and there's 3 branches.
it never
on page
ends.
4.5 that also lead to page 5.
But that's the
before you
beauty
go
of it.
To the next scene.
That's the beauty of it.
The skill that and the fun, the joy of it, was to be able to go back and play a scene in a different way, with a different writing, with the different outcomes. And that was not only a challenge, but also a real treat. And so to all the writers who sort of dreamed up how this build your own adventure plays out, you have my undying respect. It was an amazing treat to be able to play these scenes over and over and over in different ways. And to live and to die, it's unreal.
Hey, I had a question. Did everybody, from an egghead technology standpoint, did we all work with Veda?
Yes.
Yeah, but for those of you who don't know, actually, hey, someone from the team, explain Veda.
There you go.
Veda is the closest. It's a system that we use to record the dialogue. That is the closest way of having people in the booth together. So you can hear the line that someone else has done in that scene, or you set the tone for the scene.
Right.
But it's all digital.
Yeah.
And really, I really pushed for that. I just want to say I pushed for that because the amount of paper that was wasted on, I think Mass Effect 1, I couldn't bear it. So I really pushed for this digital system called Veda. But yeah, that sums it up. It's a screen, and the actor sees the line, and they see the red line, which means record, and they go into record.
If you can hear the other person's voiceover too,
very
that's
often, and it was a godsend for me, and thank you.
Right.
I actually got to hear a cue.
There you go.
From Jen.
Yeah.
Or,
and you get
or
to
Mark, or, like,
to
I actually
pull
got
off
to
from
hear
it.
the
Yeah.
line that preceded mine, and given that this is an amazing cast, that really helped my performance. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And it was cool. Even sometimes when we had to re-say a line or do it again, a lot of times, Caroline, you would insist on going back and, let's hear that line before it again. And I really appreciated that because, yeah, just like Bill said, us being able to bounce off each other helps make it more real. And this incredible dialogue we were working with. And I'm sure everybody here who works on, all kinds of other projects in the entertainment industry can relate that this, for me, was the most real acting experience on a game I had ever had. the writing being so good, them fleshing out these characters and these relationships really being conditioned. And then at the same time, Caroline helping us through being able to hear each other and really painting the scene. It's like we're acting in front of a green screen and she's telling us what's going on back there. And we're just going.
I think that's like the secret sauce for any dev, upcoming devs out there, people in the business. There's a magic that happens when you get to interact with a person. I think, am I remembering right, Caroline, that I think I was always early in on Veda. So I had Veda just 2 times that I remember, a little bit of Alice of Liara stuff and the scene with Anderson toward the end, like those 2 times. And it was, oh my God, it was amazing. Every other time I was like, okay, I'm first. All right. But that magic of having us work together and record together, I've been doing it a little bit during the pandemic, even with this crazy tech setup. If somebody's in another city, I've still been able to do the scene with them.
Yeah.
And it just elevates it. It's that magic that you get when you don't know.
You
There's a little
hear that
unknown
other
in there,
voice.
it
and
lifts it up.
Yeah, the plus of that is that just from a scheduling standpoint, it's nearly impossible to get people together, even during the pandemic in our own home booths. So that system, I forgot until everybody mentioned it, but it really, we're all very good at pretend. We're all really good at imagination, but there's also only so much you can do, which is why you need great material and why a great director is critical. But that extra bit of being able to hear the person you're performing with, or have someone who's already set the level, maybe to the detriment of the person who has to set the tone. But it was incredibly beneficial. It really, really helped. I think Trisha and I only got to be in the booth together 1 time, and it was for like a piece of promotional video that we were shooting at the same time. But we actually got to record a scene together. We were like, oh my God, it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
It was great, even though I needed to stand on a stool.
Oh, she's a
It's all
tall.
about reacting. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's a tall woman.
She's the best.
Yeah,
But I'll just jump on the thank you all of you who put this together for making it so much easier for us, and then everybody who got on the Veda before me. Thanks for that.
I mean, as a huge fan, it's also one of the first games that the performances really stood out to me when I was first playing the original Mass Effect. And I was just like, God, this is like brilliant performances by the whole cast. And it really started making me, as a person who's just consuming a ton of video games and talking about them all the time, really pay attention to who is in my games now. And now a lot of people really pay attention to who's in the games.
Yeah.
Which stars are together. And it's really, I think it really did so much for voice acting in the game space. So I'm giving you guys applause for that, because I think it really, it kind of set the bar high, but also people really started to admire the performances and all the work being done. So really good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, allowed everybody to react appropriately too. You know what I mean? Just to respond.
Mass Effect was the first time that I got sucked in so hard into
realistically the same space together.
into what they're all talking about.
As an
And
actor, this opportunity to do this kind of material in games just didn't exist.
yeah.
Oh, never. I've never had for me, I never had a villain part that was complicated like that. In a game, never before.
He was doing it back in 2007.
And
Well,
the
2005.
relationships, right? I mean,
It's
that
like
was that's the thing that I always go back to, which is I find so fascinating, is that Mass Effect.
All this stuff was
brought
brand
more
new
women
back then.
into gaming than any other game before it, and obviously just the again the writing is what gave us so much ballast and the complexity of those relationships, which even in a dark room all by yourself with someone behind bulletproof glass, and of course Caroline there to kind of help guide the way, but those relationships were really kind of such a North Star, and really set this apart from so much kind of running and shooting and gunning and killing, which is fine on any given day, but it was again
There's a reason for it though, and that's the beauty of Mass Effect. Also,
so grounded.
You care what
you
happens in the
just
world
reminded me of something.
every step of the way.
What I noticed just in the times that I got to be around, in the before times when I was around people and fans and stuff, was that there was a huge hunger among women in the gaming world for something they could really jump into and sink their teeth into. They were starving for something that fed them what they deserved and needed. I'm curious about, from the dev team, where did this decision happen to make the male and female player identical and to break that barrier like that. Like, who did that? I want to thank you. That come to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would probably go back to the core team, like Casey, Preston, Drew, the lead writer at the time. I mean, I think that was part of that. Role playing has that role playing games traditionally have that. We want you to feel like
especially
you can
back
step
then
into a role. That's the whole point,
That
right?
was-
I want to imagine something, and then I want to be that, right? And so having the Shepherds on parody, I think, was just key to that. And I think there's probably more we could have done to it, but it was great. I know as a writer, when I was writing for the Shepherds, right, I was able to. It took a while. I think every writer, it takes you a while to get into it, but eventually I just had this sort of sense of, these great commonalities between, whether it was male Shep, female Shep, it didn't matter. You were a great, protagonist, period. Full
There
stop.
you go.
Right? And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's where it was. And
Mhm.
then, you get to put in the fun, romances or different options for male or female.
Doesn't matter who you
But
are.
Otherwise, just
as long as the
a-
journey's
a
great.
strong character first.
There you go.
And it was so inclusive. Like the inclusiveness of this feels so intentional. Yeah.
Yeah, at a time where people weren't even really using that word. I mean, you look back when Mass Effect came out. I
Yeah.
don't think I had ever heard anyone use the term inclusive, and now I think it very much did set the bar for inclusivity and
Like
just,
there were
there's
other
so much love
games
and
that
respect
had
between
female
characters,
protagonists, but
and it's just
not a lot of them
I've said
back
it before,
then.
but it's just so well written. It's just
In-
a
in,
beautiful
like, the early
sci-fi.
2000s.
Like as a fan of sci-fi, if you look at Mass Effect, you're slack jawed. Like, what is this amazing?
Like I think Dragon
universe
Age
that's
is
been created? So
probably one of
hats
the
off to
yeah.
everyone. Love you
It
guys.
was Ash, I was just gonna say it was a literal game changer.
Yeah.
I've been waiting
And
to
of
say
course,
that
like a
for
Tomb
bit.
Raider and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been waiting to give that one.
That was
All
good.
the way from London. That's
good,
it, I'm
Alex.
done. Bye.
I think another one though. This is another where I'll call out Caroline, make her uncomfortable. It's like she often would come to us as writers and challenge us and say, "Do you really need another male character to do this? Why are we recording another male character for this?" As an example, right? And she pushed that very early and to the betterment of everything that we created.
And to start a whole revolution in gaming,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And I think that one thing that sorry, as a little baby writer coming onto Mass Effect 1, what really struck me as someone who had played a lot of games and was like, oh, and now I get to help write words for them. How awesome.
Yeah.
Was just how big it was and how huge it was, and how if again anything you wanted to have Shepard do, you had to make sure it worked for male Shepard and you had to make sure it worked for female Shepard. And as much as it's really nice hearing people praise the writers, for me it was such a huge effort. Like Karen and Cookie and all of the editors across the trilogy, making sure that Shepard sounded consistent. Because as opposed to because we had a large writing team and writers came and went, and I think Mac is the only one who really had a significant writing contribution in all three games.
Jeez.
But it always sounds like Shepard.
To
because
think
of the
that it is that
editors and,
consistent
people
with
like Mel and
multiple
Crystal,
writers,
people who came in and
that's
helped everything actually happen. Because when you're
Everybody
making
is
this
lucky it
universe,
worked.
there are so many assets. There's like, hey, we need, what do Solarians wear? We have to put that in the database and figure out what they do. What does the Hanar voice processing sound like? And there was so big and so many things that I, as little baby writer, was just like, I'm going to write some words and then magic will happen and then it's a game. And realizing that it's like, no, it's a process of getting.
I've had those headphones before.
Hundreds of people pointed in the same direction, all believing that this is.
Those are my old
something worth
Sadie's
doing.
headphones.
And and then later seeing that go, like, later seeing someone going in for surgeries using this thing we were all part of to gain strength from. That is just amazing to know that we helped on that.
One of my favorite stories, I think I was at a convention and I met a woman, I think I want to say Chicago, and I believe I recorded this and emailed it to Caroline to share with everybody. I met a woman who had had a stroke and she was only in her early 30s. And she had lost her dexterity. And one of her PT people said, pick a game, get a controller, learn to work the controller, you'll get your hands back. And she picked Mass Effect. And it
Nice.
literally brought her back. brought her hands back. I was like,
It's amazing.
Mhm.
It's great. And there's so many stories like that. And we had a lot submitted too. Ash, I saw you. Were
That's
you going to say
great.
something earlier?
Oh, I was just going to just kind of reiterate that I think the answer to this question, which is broad and great to just think about, is that we don't do it alone. You know, we never do it alone. We need each other. We need everybody. We need everybody. And I was also just going to say, in talking about the writing, I also don't remember, Caroline, you probably remember better than I do, but I don't think I got to use it very many times because I remember, I think once or twice when you were like, we have so-and-so in the scene. And it was like this huge, exciting present, like not the usual. And, but in all those other sessions, you know, like Keith, you were saying, getting to go back and do it so many different ways, I think was this gift of like rounding out these characters in such a way that, you know, by the time you come back in, you have such a full person. And these amazing writers have given us just so many aspects of the personality to play with.
The character
So
missions.
you do kind of just step
Yeah.
right into it
Mhm.
because the material is there.
Yes.
And so those giving like those extra, you know, all that going back and having all the different avenues for me was such a gift as an actor because it just rounded out this full person and all these different possibilities for her that then you get to pull from in all the different scenes because you know that's how she is this way and that way. And so just thank you to everybody.
Like you're playing an actual person, right?
Yeah.
One of the coolest things with Tally is like you hear about the
I'm struck by
flotilla and
this
all that
listening
stuff,
to
and
this
then all of a
conversation,
sudden
like the
you're
leadership
there on the
and
flotilla,
vision required to
and you
keep
go into that
all
personal
these
mission.
elements on track in this phenomenally like impactful and meaningful and successful way is astonishing to me. Like someone had to keep this train, all the different pieces of this train going in the same direction, consistent and at this level of quality the whole time, which is years.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it blows my mind.
Did somebody ask the question? I'm not sure if they did or didn't because I'm in a Moderna haze, but how many artists worked on this? As in all the cool stuff. How many like people altogether would you say through the entire series?
Oh, hundreds
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Across all three.
Thousands,
I mean,
probably.
yeah, just our internal teams ranged anywhere from probably 250 to 350 throughout the original trilogy. And that doesn't include a lot of your partners, like your QA teams who are doing stuff. And of course, all the voice actors. And of course, there's then the localized versions of the voice acting, the translation teams and everything. So it's so many people involved at all steps. Like it's incredible. Like one of the fun things about the Legendary Edition is we left all the original credits as is at the end of each individual.
Oh, very
title,
cool.
plus, we have our new ones, and I mean it's a good 5-6 minute for each one.
Right.
Probably longer. I think 8
Yeah.
minutes. Maybe.
Yeah.
It just goes.
It goes.
on and on,
It takes a while to get to the credits.
Having worked in games for a little
That's
while
awesome.
now,
One of my favorite songs on the
the
soundtrack
idea
is
that
in the
they
credits
exist
of
at
Mass
all
Effect
is
1.
baffling to me. There's a billion moving pieces and all these artists working in unison to create something magical. And still, having worked in the space myself, I'm awestruck by what everyone does. And it's really a pretty magical.
It's a
beautiful thing
collective
that a
group
game
and a
can be created
machine
at
that
all
just
from so many
gets it
collective
done.
imaginations like working in unison. It's pretty spectacular. So
Game development is
creating in 5 dimensions.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're writing about 15 different outcomes with different relationships.
That's why I love this medium, because game development is magic. It is actually magic. It's technological magic.
Feels that like any fan of this property enters it wherever they enter it and immediately is struck by how dense, thought out, prepared, and planned the entire universe is for them.
Right.
Yeah,
You
the world,
join
the
in
world
progress.
building is you could spend your entire game just reading codex entries and have a fantastic time just learning about this. The depth of the universe is it's almost inexhaustible.
I'm going to steal just a quick question, even though I'm on this side and not out there. I just want to know, how is it for the new devs coming onto this? Like how did you guys feel?
Man,
and did you play
hopefully they get
before?
it.
And did you like? And I might be stealing someone's question, but I'm so curious to know your experience.
I just hope they get the
Yeah,
feel
it
and
was
the universe
really,
and everything.
It's when you join BioWare and you get into this Mass Effect universe. I remember the first time I got to go to PAX, and just like the amount of love for the series and the fans. Just I was like, okay, I knew this was big, but like I didn't know it was big. Like it is unbelievable, right? And so working on the Legendary Edition, there was this infectious excitement like starting like as we're starting the project. There's always excitement, of course, we're making new games, but like the fact that we kind of get to dig in and kind of see, you know, the trilogy and kind of bring it back to life and really just be a part of that, like just to be a part of it was so exciting.
I came on while ME3 was in production, and to me it was just like, I don't know, I had like a 3 or 4 year honeymoon period with BioWare, and like every day was magical. Just like going to work was magical.
Right.
Everybody I work with is magical. Like it was this amazing experience. And so I guess what Crystal said too, just coming to doing a Legendary Edition, I'm getting really emotional today too. It was just kind of like revisiting that, because for me, I played Mass Effect before I came to BioWare, and so there's one very epic Tali scene in Mass Effect 3, and one of my first meetings was getting to go into a cinematic review where that was the scene that we were looking at, and it was just all so mind-blowing and kind of everything coming together as one. And now this Legendary Edition, it was just like this great reunion, and it had that kind of magic feeling to it, because everybody there was so much love for it already. So I guess that's I don't know how many times I said magical there, but it's
a lot of magic.
Very magical.
But it's true, like just like you were saying, like we do these cinematic reviews. Well, on Legendary Edition, we'd have an hour or two every day where the team comes together, we play the game. And in those reviews, a lot of the devs who had worked on the original series would just like tell these stories, right? And that was really fun to kind of hear all the inside stories of the creation. Oh yeah, when we made this, or did you know this? And it's really fun.
It was
to
a
kind of
long.
just be a part of that. And
I mean, it was
like,
3
hear
separate
all of those
games
stories.
over like 10 years.
That's
I
so
think
fantastic.
it was.
You know, and you're talking about all the magic, and I
That's
think
a lot.
The game released at a perfect time where all of us, meaning society in general, sort of needs a little bit more magic right now. And I think, you know, perfect timing. We all need a little bit extra love. We all need some magic. We all need some space. So let's enjoy the trilogy. But yeah, I mean, so many thanks from all of us for you guys, you know, putting this Legendary Edition out. I haven't gotten a chance to
But
play
all the
yet,
doom
but
and
I'm
gloom and the
dying
news
to.
and everything just lets you
This is
go
so
on just one hell of an epic adventure. It's
we have a question
It is.
from Loser Fruit. And this is for everybody. So this is another
Hey.
question. It says, during the last N7 day reunion, they all shared beautiful and emotional crying stories. I would love to hear some funny stories about development or voicing. I want to hear bursting out in laughter, because there are plenty moments of laughter throughout the trilogy. So do you guys have any particularly funny
hey.
moments, either from the workplace,
recorded video on
from the
PS5
booth,
show you what I was talking about in
fan
GG
interactions,
with Giovanna.
anything
I have
crazy?
I have an easy, silly one to get the ball rolling, which was I did not realize that Alex Wilton Regan could.
If you want, you can shoot it to me over on like Twitter or something on at Warwolf. Over on Twitter.
Coming in, and I was listening in the booth, and it was there was an Alliance soldier who was complaining about the gear she'd been given, and I said, "Wow, that's really good. Who is that?" and the voiceover producer said, "That's Alex, Patrick," because she wasn't doing the British voice; she was doing California voice. And it was amazing. And she told Alex, and then Alex roasted me later.
Nice.
For not recognizing her voice, because I am the kind of person where if you put on Groucho Marx glasses, I do not recognize it. And apparently I'm that way for voices as well. Alex just disappeared into it, and so never let me hear the end of California Alex successfully fooling me.
Can you do it, Alex?
was
Can
really
you do
sick.
it?
now,
I wanna
now
hear
you
it.
gotta do it.
Compliment.
Now you
It was,
gotta do
like,
it.
Totally like.
Of course.
I mean, God, it was like the biggest compliment ever. You know, I mean, to like kind of pull that off in front of Patrick.
Who's
I was
talking
like,
right
wow.
now? Who's talking? Who is it?
I love it. I love it.
But also-
I'm freaking out right now. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But also, I can add to this, right? So I come on as like Sam Trainer, and I get a bit of her backstory, and like I get a kind of vague sense of what's happening. And as the storyline progresses, there's different paths between femshep and male shep for Trainer, and Caroline's like yeah. So then she pulls out her toothbrush, and she's trying to get like this toothbrush bought, and I'm like, what? Sorry, a toothbrush? And obviously it's funny now because everyone knows that Sam's thing is her toothbrush,
Right.
which is major. And Caroline's like, yeah, you've got to like flirt over the toothbrush. And I'm like, who wrote that? What, a freaking toothbrush? Are you kidding me? Anyway, I was wrong, and it worked very well, apparently.
Of
because
course.
we all know the end of the story.
It-
But yeah, that was quite.
It became a
It can be
meme.
Very sexy, Alex.
I know, darling. No, I believe me, I know. But it was that first day of recording the toothbrush. I was like, really, guys? Have we thought
You gotta
about
trust the
this?
process, though. That's
Sexy.
Oh,
welcome to game development.
dental hygiene is sexy.
Yes.
Yes,
It's very, very sexy.
It is indeed.
you are telling it to a Brit, though. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
It's true.
DC. DC.
there you go.
There. Now we're there.
Wow, gloves
Hey,
are off.
hey, if you really,
It's your health. Their
you
healthcare
really
system
wanted
doesn't
to
cover
roast her.
dental. That's really all it is. And it turned into a horrible joke over the decades. So I apologize. So I did have a quick story. I think the first time I met Ali Hillis and Jen was at a convention for a Mass Effect panel. And my first Mass Effect panel too, I think. And it was just the three of us. It was kind of a small con. And they asked if Legion, they didn't ask, we were all on the panel. But this is how I embarrassingly met them, is that somebody asked if Legion could dance, like could he do the robot? Of course I can't dance. And I said, no, he can't do the robot, but he can twerk. And then they wanted to see it. And so the first time I ever twerked was in front of Ali Hillis and Jennifer Hale. And it's on video, and you can find it on YouTube.
And
Nice.
he's never stopped twerking.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
the first
Yeah.
time.
Out there.
Practice in front of a mirror.
Twerk from then on out. He is now twerk.
That's amazing. Anyone else have any
have-
silly stories?
I have a silly. This is kind of a cute story that I think most of you will identify with. Just with you see the range of players you get, and there was a period of time where I'd meet folks, and they had such an emotional reaction to, the scenes. With Saren and like certain things that happen at the end, without doing any spoilers
Right.
for anyone who haven't played yet, but. It was always so big, and everyone's saying what a badass he is, and all this stuff, and and it was a big deal. And I just remember about a 12-year-old kid coming up to me like, "Oh yeah, I killed you." Really. It was just, and I mean, he's probably 30 now, but I'm just saying, it was just like hilarious, just like the ease of like, "Oh yeah, all that was great. Yeah, you were pretty easy to."
Yeah.
It was like.
I love meeting folks like that at conventions too, because the other assassin that I play is Kellogg in Fallout 4.
Ah,
So I do get
yeah.
people who come up to me and say like, "Oh my God, I love you so much," and then I fucking killed you. I get both.
That's what happens.
And the other one was the first time I met Jen. We were at a meeting together and we'd never met before.
Hmm.
And I went up to her afterwards and I was like, "Hey, it's really, really great to meet you. I know you don't know me, but we made out in a video game."
That's the
Definitely
icebreaker
had
right
some
there.
Awkward conversations at weddings and things like that, where it's been, before the bride is walking down the aisle, and I'm sitting there, like, "Oh, this is so wonderful," and somebody like leans over and is like, "Psst, you Jack from Mass Effect," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh
And
boy.
they're like, "Nice to meet you. I just had sex with you." I'm like, "Oh God, Jesus! Can we just get this woman down the aisle and get, come on, like, give me a couple more glasses of champagne." But I also, oh, sorry, I also was in, I was in a convention in New Zealand, and I went to dinner with a couple people from Game of Thrones, one of whom is a Kiwi, and the other one's quite famous in England. And there was a, like we're going to this restaurant, and like it's kind of amazing. It's like, like
You'd think
the
the
homeless guy
Game
on
of
the streets,
Thrones
like
person
waking
would
up because
get
they're
this. Yeah.
national figures, and so everyone's making this huge deal about it. We go and we sit down, and people in the restaurant are like turning around and being like, that's the girl from Game of Thrones, that's the girl from Whale Rider, and I'm sort of feeling like, I'm just, here, nobody.
Just
And
voice
I
actor.
look around in the
Nobody
restaurant,
knows.
and there's just one guy in the corner, and he's got an N7 shirt on.
It's like, yep, there,
He's just
there
looking
you
at me,
go.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I got one.
They
I
know.
love you guys.
They know. They
It's
always
so
know.
reassuring when you go someplace
My
and you
man.
see that N7, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like there's your people, right?
Hey, I have a question for the cast members because I don't know if Jennifer Hale has done this to all of you or if it's just that she does it to the devs.
Oh no.
I don't know. Show of hands, if Jen has ever made you do push-ups.
It's just you
There's
guys.
that- Okay,
Wow, it's
thank
just you,
Wow,
Patrick.
so apparently
No.
we just
It's
I
just
need
us.
a-
Ah.
You'll know the trend. It's the devs
you know
that
what
need the push
you know what you need. Okay, we need to get
What's
your energy
behind that?
levels up. We need to kind of clear everything out. We need, get the chakras aligned. Let's just drop and do 10 right now. It'll make you feel so much better. And
She knows my arms are made of glass.
Seth is over there doing push-ups. He just breaks them.
But never. No, that was.
Yeah. One of my favorite editing files that I ever had was a Mass Effect file, and it was before Seth was coming in for a session, and we got to get all the Joker lines ready to go. And I opened up this file, and it was just 25 lines of the word shit over and over and over again. And I was like, this file is perfect. I don't need to do anything to it. It's great. Have fun.
Sent one of the videos?
God,
Oh,
I
right.
felt like I had a lot of really fun things to do on these games. The thing I remember the most, didn't we do like a track that's 60 seconds of laughing, like escalating, building, laughing.
There's literally a
right?
laugh
We were like,
track.
"Oh, what if this just lasted the whole time?"
Okay.
And I don't know about for every other actor, but for me, getting into a laughing fit is kind of like getting into a crying fit, right? Like, it takes the same level of commitment, and you start to follow a path until suddenly you're like hysterically, uncontrollably
Getting
laughing.
on different
But
levels
it
of
is the same
laughter.
as crying. So I remember looking through,
Game
through the
development.
glass, and I'm in it at this point. I'm like built deep into the like, like somewhere in there. And I make eye contact, and I can see from the other side of the booth, and they're like,
Keep going. Just one more. Just one
like,
more.
that's plenty. We got it. Like, it's plenty. We got it. And I was like, okay.
Take a breather before you pass out.
Taking the Joker very seriously. Good stuff. So I want to make sure that we have time for some line readings because we have a little bit
Yeah.
more than 30 minutes left. I did send you guys a PDF with some lines. If you got it, let me know. If not, I can just drop some into the.
This is
chat
always the
here.
most fun
That's
part
easiest.
of all these
And,
cast
we'll do that
reunions
for
and
a bit. If we
everything.
blow through those, we'll go back to some questions because we still have a ton of questions. This could have been a 6-hour long,
Of course.
Zoom
Of
chat.
course.
I know nobody could do 6 hours, but it really
We all
could
grew
have,
up on this stuff, so
because there's so much to talk about.
We could do 4 hours.
There
Only
we go.
4.
4 hours.
It's a 4-hour limit.
There you go. Before we all start getting swampy and
Right. That's right. Before our clarity and
Yep.
vision goes
Yep.
in. Yeah.
I lose Alex.
Let's see, Seth, do you have the Joker lines in front of you? The PDF I sent your guys'
Can you
way.
drop them in the chat?
But maybe could you drop it in the chat?
I can do that right now.
All right.
Here we go.
I think
Really?
the craziest thing that Mark and I had to deal with was how many times we had to say, "I should go."
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the famous line, Shepard's line.
But we also,
I should go now.
Caroline and I tended to use that as shorthand when I needed to go to the bathroom. I would just drop a line and go, I have to go.
Perfect.
All right. Whenever you're ready, Seth.
I love it that Mark he
lines,
barely says
line readings that you
anything.
guys
He shows
sent us.
up,
So
but he
thank you
barely says
for sending
anything.
these our way, and thanks.
He'll talk
thanks
for
to the
like
cast
2
for
minutes
performing.
in
This
an
is
hour and a
cool to
half.
see.
Hey, which Mark, you want to take this one or you want to?
Sure. Yeah. Let's trade off on Shepard.
Sounds perfect. Okay.
So I can. So this is number 1. Yes.
Yeah, number 1.
Number
It's
1.
in the
let's,
chat.
let's start with number 1, as is tradition.
Is it in the well, then I got to bring up
Sam, you
onto the
already-
screen.
You
there.
all good to go?
Yes. Are we reading together? Do you guys have different lines than I have, or is it just this Shepherd line?
It's just Shepherd joke.
Yeah. There's a couple of little Shepard interjections there. But
I'm,
this is
sooner or later, I'm gonna get
so-
frostbite in on a little something. I'm gonna find a script,
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry.
and we're gonna try.
Caroline, can you?
We're gonna make a
capture-
video out of it. I think we're gonna try and act out some lines in a video game,
Good action.
a video game script.
Good job.
Good. Look, you remember to zip up your flight suit on the way back from the
Ah,
bathroom. That's
yes.
good. I just shot us halfway across the galaxy to hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. I can see where this is going. You did a background check. So I'll tell you what I told Captain Anderson. You want me to fly this ship? I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best goddamn pilot in the whole alliance. Top of my class in flight school. I earned that. All those commendations in my life, I earned every single one. They weren't even given to me as charity for my disease.
You're sick?
Oh, you mean you didn't know? Oh. Crap.
So good. Yay. That's so fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Losing my nerdy mind over that. Love it.
It's a privilege.
It's a privilege. Thank you so much. Allie, do you have yours? Did you get that?
Here.
All right. So these are
Uh
just
oh.
some
Oh, probably one of the most famous voices that there is.
Yeah. Hey, Caroline, can we hear you in action?
Oh yeah.
I don't have the script, so so I'm gonna fly by the seat of my. It's an intense moment. You've just come from a battle, and you're debriefing, and you have some very important things to say.
Amazing. I'll make this simple. Either you pay me or I'll flay you alive with my mind. Okay.
It's so weird how you can just turn that voice on. So
She goes down like this one little level down here, and it's like
was
boom.
a decade ago at this point, and she did that halfway through the interview, and it was my first interview, and I literally fell out of my seat and was just like drool was coming out of my mouth. I was like, I didn't know she could just turn on Liara like that. It was insane. Anyway,
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to freak you out. All right, here we go, Caroline.
Do I have to come up with another scenario? That scenario really clicked, by the way. You are you've arrived at the Normandy. You're in the Normandy, and Shepard has come for a visit, and you have this to say. Also very important.
Always very important. Okay. I have intel of the entire galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war.
so good.
The shadow broker knowledge right there coming in.
Next up is some Thane stuff. So Keith, I'm going to drop it in chat too, just from now on, if
Got it.
Caroline wants to look in chat.
For Caroline, yes.
Yeah.
Really, just you are lying in bed with Shepard, and really have some things to express of great importance. Again, it's important.
The universe is a dark place. I'm trying to make it brighter before I die. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Soul and body work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole. Please pass the mozzarella sticks.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, dropping this one in chat. Next up is Morden and Shepard.
Oh, this ought to be fun.
I've got a question about this one. Is that last line complete or cut off?
I think it's cut off, actually.
Oh, is it cut off?
It's the famous line.
I was
Yeah,
copy.
that's
I was
why-
copy.
That's why I asked. All right. I got it.
All right. Good.
He's done this before.
Would love to have run test on seashells.
Rookie mistake. Here we go.
No worries. Act 2. No, take 2. Would love to have run test on seashells.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Oh, that
Everyone
line.
glare at Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick. Were you just having a bad day when you wrote that, Patrick? Did you just like step on a Lego, went right between the toes, and you're like, I'm just writing this?
Oh, it's not Patrick's pain. He just likes to inflict emotional pain on
That's
others.
right. That's right.
Far and wide.
That's right.
It's a gift. It's a gift.
All right. Next, we have some Ash lines.
That last video.
I love how you used to call
I
me.
used to do a super at the end. So the last
Give
hit
me the
was
character.
tight. So trying to get time
Can
down.
you do
Right.
your thing, please?
Sorry, I didn't hear. Did you say something, Ash?
Yes, I was asking you to do your thing.
Oh, this is a really important moment. So just take it from the top and take it slowly and really let it land.
It's a
in
deep
your heart.
question. It really is.
Hmm.
Okay. Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, it really means kiss my ass?
It's so good. I've heard you do that so many times, and it's always just warms my heart.
I love that. I've incorporated into my, normal
Normal life.
everyday
Yeah.
life. Yes.
Yeah. As it
Wow.
should be.
It's so weird. Like,
Nothing like a nice, relaxing stroll on the beach, blasting bad guys with my boomstick.
Yay. So good. Next are some Saren lines. I'll go ahead and drop those in chat right now, too.
Hello. Thank you once again for bringing me back from the dead. Caroline, questions. I take it something very important it is, yes.
It's crucial. It's critical. This is a critical moment.
I feel like I've drank the Kool-Aid.
Nice.
You see, the relationship is symbiotic, organic, and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both. The weaknesses of neither.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
You're very kind. I will continue. Something very serious is going on here. They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
So good.
Did you just call us a tool?
I'm saying we need to be the tools. Understand?
Yeah.
Look at my blog. I have a blog. Never mind. MySpace? No.
MySpace.
I have a
miss it so
Friendster
much.
account. You know.
Friendster. Even better. I miss them. Next is
That is so awesome hearing the voice and like seeing somebody just doing their thing.
I just noticed, Raphael, on I think your third line, it looks like my line is also okay. You
Right in
spotted
the
that,
middle,
right?
Right.
Oh,
So
did it mess up?
after no, and then you've got, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Cool. All righty. Hey, Caroline, this dinner, could you say?
Just
All right,
keep
sounds
the
good.
pace
Sounds
up,
good.
And the
Yeah.
dinner was rich, so you're feeling a little
Have fun with Guilty Gear.
like
Yeah.
a little uncomfortable, maybe a little bloated.
Okay, so is it bloated Logie or bloated sick?
Well, bloated, like you gotta move through this conversation quickly, so as not
Mhm.
to insult Caden.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Is this going to be an explosive situation or?
Potentially, we're
I'm
not
talking.
sure quite yet.
I'm not talking emotionally. I'm talking gastrointestinally.
We could get there, but we don't know. We don't
Okay.
know.
All right. All right. So that's
See
the
where we
subtext.
land by the end.
That's
It's
the
gonna be
subtext.
gruesome.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh,
The
it's
explosives.
Great.
Still waiting for the botulism to kick in.
Hey, I thought it was pretty good.
I'm messing with you, Kay. Can I call you Kay?
No.
I didn't think so. See? Sensitive.
Yeah, or maybe you're being an ass.
Major, did you just call your CO an ass?
No, I called my friend an ass. Talk about sensitive.
Yay. So good.
Again, Caden's
Hopefully everyone at home
Caden's
is cheering 'cause
voiceover
we all can't
actor
clap
just
into our mics, but we
some
all
of them
clap, I
look
promise.
very different than when
That
I
was
when
our
I
Vega
pictured
like
them
experience.
looking
Yeah,
like way back.
In action, right?
There you go. Home Veda. Next is a highly requested Shepherd line. I probably got 20 people asking
Yeah,
me
of
this
course.
one. So
Here we go. Oh, hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will ever notice.
love it.
Mass
love
Effect
it.
2, just after
All
you
right,
save
next we
Garrus.
have some Tally lines versus Tally solo, and then we have Tally and Shep.
Awesome.
Just want to hear everybody else. Does anyone
I-
want to do Tolly?
No.
God, it's just the thing she doesn't.
Caroline?
It's not natural. She's actually acting with the
I think you really have to tap into the darkness here
into the dark side.
and add a layer of purple.
Okay.
Yes.
Deep purple?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the deepest. The deepest.
Okay. After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began. Kila Selah.
People are losing their minds at home.
And then
Boom,
I'd say,
just like-
Carolyn, is that how we, is it at early days?
Mhm.
Can we just hear
Kila
Kila
Salai?
Kila
Kila. I remember that.
Next is Shepherd and Tally.
I think this one's me, and because the next one up is you and Trainer. So I think,
right.
yeah. And let me just get the pronunciation guide up here. Ilos. Oh, no, okay. All right. Good. All right. So let's see here.
Oh, wait, I'll do that for you, Mark. Engineer, press the button. Ilos.
That's really good. Ilos.
Caroline, would you like to set this scene for us? I think Tally's drunk here, isn't she?
Yes. Drunk. Not belligerent though.
Not belligerent.
No,
Okay.
yeah,
No.
just buzzing. Yeah.
Okay, Ash, you all set to go?
All good.
Good. Other Ash, are you all set to go?
To me, Ash.
Tally, are you okay?
Yep. You want to see my tattoo?
I don't think you have a tattoo, Tally.
It's a hologram. Omni tattoo. Omni tat. Omni two. Under the suit. You know, for me. You want to know what it is? You want to know? It's a pretty bird made of rainbows. It is flying out of the eye hole of a skull, being held in the mouth of a thresher maw, with a naked woman holding a sword on its back. Because I'm hardcore, like Ezo. Jack suggested it.
Remind me to talk to Jack in the morning. Where'd you get the Omni tattoo anyway?
Down in the lower wards, near the bottom.
Yeah, I meant where on your body?
So did I.
I totally get why people want to romanticize all these characters.
Oh boy.
Such a funny exchange. I love it.
We've had more than one fan come up and show us actual tattoos. Like
Really?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh man, that is fantastic.
That's awesome.
Next couple lines are from Jack.
Been around, ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult, kept the haircut.
Love it. I love it.
And because I always skip the line I'm supposed to be working on, I'll go back to the one that I was supposed to start with.
Turns out, Mess with someone's head enough, you can turn a scared little kid into an all-powerful bitch.
Damn.
Fantastic. Love it.
It's like
Love it.
goosebumps, man.
All
It's just-
losing our minds. The next set is Shepherd and Trainer interacting. This is a good scene.
Ready whenever you are, Commander.
Samantha.
Don't. If you start, I will burst into tears in the middle of the CIC, and that would be mortifying. Thanks for everything. Even if we don't end up with the house with the white picket fence and the 2 kids. Sorry, stupid joke.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Okay, good, because I wasn't really joking. I want a big house with a white picket fence and a dog, some kind of retriever, perhaps even a cat. I'm thinking 2 kids. But are you writing this down?
I'll remember.
You damn well better. Whatever happens, I love you. Now go save the world again.
Oh, goosebumps on that one, guys. Big,
Man,
big nerdy
that's,
goosebumps.
that's
I added the cat for authenticity. I hope everyone appreciates the cat
I love it.
inclusion.
I
Yeah,
love
okay,
it.
cool.
It was fantastic, you two. Unbelievable. We have another Joker line in here. I'll throw it in chat right now. This is we got a lot of suggestions for this one.
Jesus Christ! Now that I'm good and choked up, fuck you
I
guys.
know. Right? That was really good, especially since they both almost actually cried. I don't know if you're
Hold on a
watching at
second,
home
just-
noticed that. And Allie's actually crying. You're like, oh, Karen's
just
crying.
Shake it out. I was just like, USA Caroline, help me here. What am I? Who am I? What's happening?
this is a level that we need on the next Mass
I
Effect.
think this is a moment that you're bringing everyone together to take over or to challenge the Overlord. So you're strong, grounded, and slightly brittle.
Right.
Take your time.
Right. By the way, thanks for that tee up, guys. That was beautiful. Yeah, great. See, this is how it all starts. When we're all just organic batteries, guess who they'll blame? Oh, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged into the Overlord.
I love it. All right, we got a collection of grunt classics next.
Uh-oh.
Mark and Jen, will you join me in the second line?
100%.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
of
right.
course, of course.
All right.
I have to find it.
I'll do the first one first. It's very complicated. Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Grunt.
Shepherd.
Grunt.
Shepherd.
Grunt.
Shepherd.
Grunt.
Grunt.
Shepherd.
Grunt.
Shepherd.
Grunt.
Grunt.
Shepherd.
Grunt.
I'm just sad Hanar can't wear sweaters. Don't remember
So-
anything after I ate the lamp.
Oh wait, there's one I forgot to paste in there. Oh, let me paste it.
Seriously,
Paste it.
thank you, Shepherd.
There we go.
You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
Beautiful. All right, so next we have some Legion.
Hey, so I'm going to do something a little different here. You don't need to paste anything because
You're good.
I'm not good at reading right now. But I will. I got one sentence here. You ready? Here we
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
7 minutes. Oh, sorry, wrong game. Hang on. That was for fans who are watching. Actually, Tally, could I get you to answer my question? You'll understand. Just answer how you
Wait,
answer.
is
Are you
that
ready?
Wesker?
Here we go. Should this unit get vaccinated? Affirmative. There we go.
Yay! I ended up feeling okay with that Moderna today, by the way.
Yeah, an important public service announcement.
I
Yeah.
went to Jeffrey Advil, and that's brought it back down. It was getting really kind of weird. So, but you guys are weird as well, so it's hard to say which it was.
We're a weird crew.
Wait, these? Yeah, he is.
Yes. We're gonna go ahead and close out with. We did this one last time, but it's so good. I just had to kind of hear it again. This is Shepard's line.
Shall we share this, Jennifer? Do you want to go back and forth, sentence by sentence, or?
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. I love that idea. Okay.
Yeah,
let's
he
see.
is
Who
totally-
did the last shepherd.
It
Or
never
Legion?
dawned
I'll
on
start-
me.
I'll start. Here we go.
Legion Wesker, same via. Wow.
Maybe you're right,
Maybe we can't win this,
but we'll fight you regardless,
just like we did Sovereign.
just like I'm doing now.
However insignificant we may be,
We will fight,
we will sacrifice.
and we will find a way.
That's what humans do.
I actually,
So good. Thank you
for
guys
the
so
launch
much.
night video, I actually did
We
a
are
take on
almost
that
out of
line.
Time, but I am going to close it out with one last question. This is for everyone. How do you think Mass Effect will be viewed and received in the next 10 to 20 years? So, what do you think the legacy is of this
Man.
particular game?
I think in the gaming world, it's going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be remembered as a piece of history.
It already
Game
is
changer.
too. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And I think it sparked some other things that it broke down barriers.
Yes.
It opened the door to all peoples, and I think it's a powerful, powerful community.
Mm.
And I think in a marketplace that often goes, from the AAA stuff for the biggest bottom line, this game went for the biggest soul and the greatest story and the hugest commitment. And I think that's part of why it landed so well.
Wow, really great answer. Anybody else?
So really think it'll just continue to age really well. That's why this new release is so exciting.
Yeah.
Because people can discover it at any point.
It brings it to a
I think
new
all of us
generation.
that work in any animation or other gaming, sometimes there's a shelf life to things, and sometimes stuff has an opportunity to transcend generations. Right, where you played it, now you can play it with your kids, and then your kids become completely consumed by it. I think Mass Effect has that same opportunity.
I'm just going to trail that. I was thinking the same thing. I think it will actually hold up beautifully. It's evergreen and it's so original, and it's just there's so much in there for people to even return to, and go back to and look at again, and look at the history and look at the storylines. It goes very deep. So I think this is something that'll just.
I made a
stick around
video about a year
for
ago.
a very long time, and I think a lot of new viewership, people will just enjoy it.
Like talking on this question,
new viewership will enjoy
and the
it.
reason why we needed
Will
the
return to
legendary
it, too. It's
edition,
really,
and
really
then
quite awesome.
It's
3.2 thousand
original and it's
views
also
later.
universal, that there will always be prejudice, there will always be love, there will always be people being disenfranchised, people fighting to belong, people making sense of their pasts
Mhm.
and bringing it into who they are now. I think the thing that this game did so beautifully was it made space for so many people and what they're dealing with. So it will be evergreen in that you can see yourself somewhere in this game.
Hmm.
And I'm very grateful for that.
I think we all.
It hits all the
Well,
buttons.
Guys, we are almost out of time. I wanted to thank you sincerely, myself, the whole community. Thanks you guys for taking hours out of your day to do this. Thank you guys for making something that we all really love and cherish. That's brought joy to so many people. You guys
A
are all
little umbrella
fantastic.
symbol
I know
back
a
there
lot
too,
Of the
nice.
cast are doing signings, so make sure you check on their social statuses, and they'll have links to their signing schedules, and you guys can get stuff signed. That's happening right after this, I think, in about a half an hour. So make sure you follow them there, get yourself stuff signed. It has been an honor and a pleasure to talk to all of you guys. I think the world of you, and again, thank you all so much. And I know the community thanks you as well. So
Thank
you guys have been
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It probably can't be overstated. Like, this community is so big and global. It is one of the most powerful fandoms that I've ever been greeted with, and it is such a treat to get to be a part of it. So thanks to everybody that supported it, jumped in with both feet.
It's the most amazing group of fans ever. The kindest, sweetest people, and we're all so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Indeed.
we
And
are.
I'd just like to say, on behalf of everyone, we should go.
La Cela.
Ole.
on the Citadel.
Well done, Mark.
Thanks, everyone.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
Everybody.
Thank you all.
Bye, everybody.
Gonna keep talking.
I'm telling you, it's I mean, it's such a special thing. Just the universe, the story, just I can go on and on and on about Mass Effect and the impact it hit on me and just everything all together.
And
It was just amazing. It was seriously one of those things. It hit and it I mean, especially nowadays, we've seen it so many times over again where stuff doesn't it doesn't launch well, or it's something is wrong with it and whatnot, and Mass Effect was seriously one of those things where it just worked, and it worked really well, and it was amazing that everybody's got such great experiences out of it, and there is such a devoted fan base. It's just the whole package deal overall. But I mean, like I said, the first Mass Effect came out 2007. It was being worked on from like probably 2004 to 2006. Again, went gold halfway 2006, and then launched in 2007. And to think the technology that was around back then, that the game holds up to, I mean, it's nowadays standards from back 10, 15 years ago. That's luck, that's skill, that's very great developments, that's awesome talent on the cast. And it's also the fans, the modding community is just as important as developers that worked on it too, because the modding community really helped keep it alive on the PC market. You wanted to pick up Mass Effect on the PC just because, I mean, hell, I did. And I streamed it, the first game and everything, half of the second game, just because, you have mods, you have ways of making it, but now it's on a totally different level of just the way that all the core assets are there, but then on this whole different level of scale of looking 4K, looking HD, running at 60 FPS, different, the combat system being reworked, the graphics engine being reworked and everything. The story is intact though. It's the exact same story in the Legendary Edition up here. So it was amazing seeing it back then, and it's been one hell of a nostalgia ride. I mean, everything from my childhood has come back in some form or fashion. So that's also, I mean, I feel lucky on that too. Like, I got Crash Bandicoot back, I got Spyro back. Now we have Mass Effect. The Matrix is coming back. Those were like pinnacle things. Hopefully going forward with Mass Effect, it's gonna also be top tier, where it's going to be top tier to the point where it does connect with the original trilogy. And we get Shepard back in some form or fashion. Hopefully we get Jennifer Hale and Mark Meer back. Hopefully we get a lot of the main cast that is still on board with reviving the characters and everything. I think that this right here just goes to show that absolutely Mass Effect 4 can happen. I really don't see how they could do Andromeda 2 and do it justice on the whole deal. Because if we get Andromeda 2, I really feel like Shepard's going to be a bad guy, and we can't do that. You can't do that to us. You have to make Shepard, like, he comes back and you are, not only would it be a return for Shepard in the boots of being like the N7 soldier after the ending of Mass Effect 3, but it would be also our return back to that universe, into those boots of, oh yeah, this is what, even though we're going through it in the Legendary Trilogy right now with all three of the original trilogy. It's still, you're stepping back into that universe and you're creating new adventures. You're creating more memories. You are, if you see somebody from, because I don't think like Mass Effect will continue. It's probably a few years off, so we're still going to get that nostalgia hit. I think the closest thing to this would be Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I think that's kind of the closest thing to it, but that's even different than this because this is a remaster. It's a 1-to-1 remaster where that's still kind of a retelling. So, yeah, it's just amazing. It's amazing that this all came together. It's amazing that it all worked as well as it did. I had a very small part in raising awareness, and I hope to do the same thing with other game series and franchises that I know that a lot of people are really, wanting to see come back and happen and everything too, of like Legend Dragoon, SOCOM, there's this long list of series and franchises that we can definitely, like Sly Cooper is another big one too. Boy, we're going to get them back. We're going to get everything back sooner or later. But yeah. Hey, you got something in my mouth. I will be back very soon. Very, very soon. Maybe not today, but probably tomorrow. I'll be back. This little stream right here was the I didn't know this was happening until like a few hours ago, and I was like, oh, they're having a cast reunion. Okay, cool. So that was like the Mass Effect for today. So we got Guilty Gear. We got a couple hours in on Guilty Gear. We got that like hour and a half in of Mass Effect for today. But I have been doing some, because I have streamed pretty much all of Mass Effect 1 on Twitch. So I did get a little bit of that in. Or I've been doing it off stream a bit. I'm like also trying to set up to hold on. I'm trying to get Frostbite to go live here, so I'm also kind of stalling for time a little bit here. I'm waiting over here. He's like playing Demon Souls or whatever, but I think it was no, he said he was going to do Village. Back to, oh my god, he's like doing some bullshit in Demon Souls, and he was supposed to be streaming Village. Oh my god. Well, I'm stuck doing this. No, you're not. Ah. So yeah, I did the Asteroid DLC off stream, but I have also been making videos of everything I'm doing. I also grabbed Liara, put her on the team. I know it's a main story mission. Again, I'm probably gonna play like half of Mass Effect 1 off stream, just because there is a lot of around in Mass Effect 1, and then I'll pick it back up and we'll jump in and try and do like the full thing of Mass Effect 2 on stream. Okay, so Frost is going to be jumping into Village here very shortly. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, no texting and streaming. It's against the rule of thumb, damn it. But yeah, I'll be back probably tomorrow with some more Mass Effect. And that'll be like the big thing that we'll do for like 4 hours. We'll drop into Mass Effect 1 and do some more. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do like half of Mass Effect 1 off stream just because I just did stream a lot of that and like it looks great and it feels great to play. Mass Effect 2 is where that's normally everybody's really favorite one. So I was like, okay, well, I'll haul ass through Mass Effect 1. I'm also kind of looking for stuff to, okay, well, good. Nice. Well, fucking load up your stream then. But yeah, so Mass Effect 2, I'm going to try and do like the full thing. And then, of course, Mass Effect 3. So that's the other thing, too. Mass Effect 3. I don't remember a lot of Mass Effect. I do remember like bits and pieces of it, but there's a lot of lore from Mass Effect 3 that I actually don't remember because it came out a long time ago and I played through it. I played through it more than once. I know I played through it more than once. I played through it a few times, but it was just like other games started coming out that I was just like, oh, I really want to check that out. And then it's just started being like far and few between of when I was picking up Mass Effect 3. Plus also the ending really irked me. I was like, man, we're going through... Like you have this amazing journey to try and save the universe and then your character dies. It's like, well, every time I start running through, I think that really irked me. But now that we know that Mass Effect 4 is a possibility, like Liara is finding N7 armor and all that, it's really revitalizing, I think, all three of the games for me. And again, I don't even think they're games, they're experiences. They are journeys you are going on. You are living and breathing in that world, and the choices that you make are just reflecting throughout the whole thing. So if you are even somebody, it's not just run and gun shoot. If you are somebody that's into like Quantum Dreams games, like Detroit Become Human and Beyond Two Souls and such like that, Heavy Rain and all that, or even like the Telltale games too, like the Walking Dead games and all that stuff, you're gonna love Mass Effect's trilogy and everything too. I'm going to try and find some time. I would love to go back and revisit Andromeda sometime. There is, I mean, I can tell you right now, I didn't enjoy Andromeda as much, like the lore wise. I enjoyed Andromeda's gameplay more than I did the lore. So that was kind of a rough thing there. But definitely we'll try and get back over to doing everything and anything Mass Effect. Also, I will be definitely 100% in Resident Evil Village, so I'll be doing the speed runs over on Twitch, or over on here on Twitch too. So over here on Twitch, that makes all the sense in the world. Right here on Twitch, we'll be doing the speed runs for Resident Evil with infinite ammo, which is gonna be blowing everything up. We're gonna be having a good time. So, anyways, Frostbite now has his stuff up and run, so I'm going to go and host him. Damn near a 4-hour stream over here doing all this. It's been one hell of a crazy birthday month. Turned 30, and like Resident Evil and my favorite series of all time, Mass Effect, came out, and it's just been great. Everything has been just knocking it out of the park, 10 out of 10. So hopefully we'll just keep this going, and the streams have been a lot of fun because of it. So yeah, we're gonna end here. And yeah, go check out the YouTube channel. I'm gonna have more Let's Talks up, but all the stream replays of Resident Evil Village and Guilty Gear and Mass Effect, all that stuff is up over on the Warwolf YouTube channel. Of course, you can also check me out on Instagram at Warwolf there too. And if you stick around, well, if anybody is watching, I don't know, because viewer count sometimes doesn't show it, but if you are sticking around, or if you want to just check out Frostbite and what he's up to on Resident Evil Village, then I'm going to be hosting right after this. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. There's a reason why I do this. It's because basically it comes back to the Mass Effect thing. And Warwolf also, it all ties together with this. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, I will see ya next time.